I can't fucking. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, whatever. All right, I guess we're live. I don't know. We're live on YouTube and Twitch, I guess. Anyway, we're watching World's Playing Days. We have part 1 for day 1 here. Shouts out to Kaza League of Legends LCS highlights. This is where I watch all my highlights, by the way. So go subscribe to them. But yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm ready to see some crazy shit, some pro play shit, some shit that I never would have thought of.
This Gragas in the jungle and make sure that they can find the team fight.
All right, so let's see. Why does MF have smite? I ain't even gonna switch, right?
See what they want to go for. An LPL special is just to take that Gragas into the top side, just to mitigate the pressure you get with things like an Aurelia, a Jace, hell, even maybe even a Tryndamere. We'll see Tarzan hovering around, maybe looking for something here. We'll find Vista. Does he invest into
Kiana
it?
jungle.
They're looking for depth because they know he has no
Okay.
flash available. He'll have an
With the
arcane
Karma
shift,
root.
and that's about it. He will use it there. They'll the supreme display of talent into the
Oh my God, the
bottom
MF
side, but is it
ult.
enough to be traded back? Iwandi will just
Ooh,
survive.
shit.
First that bot side as well. And that's 2 objectives now. Rift Herald into the Dragon, going over to Hanwha Life, and there he.
Oh, hang on, yeah, looking at this bottom side.
Deft in a lot of trouble.
Oh, we got
He
the
has
Gragas
flash and
TP.
heal. He's going to
Oh,
get charmed up
but
into
they
the
kill.
time flashes away. There's Icon using the explosive cast into the belly button. He's
Oh,
exhausted.
oh,
Deft
Lord.
will fall. Vista sure to follow. Who's going to get it? It's going to be like 1, 2.
Damn.
Unit eventually equals out, but it could have been a lot more. That was very close.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too close there for Tarzan, but he does manage to get it. Terror bot
Bro,
side still
seeing
goes
Kiana
down
in the
for light,
jungle
though,
is so
and I
weird.
guess that's going to help out a little bit, but it will be respond from Hanwha.
That's so weird to me.
Iwandi is topside to make sure that he can respond to the Herald play. So Tarzan just trying to see if he can poke, but I don't know if
Look at
LNG are actually
Chovy.
going to fully
Big
commit
Cho.
for this. They're now face checking in, kind of realizing, hang on a second, Deft's the only real poke.
I've been here before.
Oh my
Icon
God.
this time round.
We're
Gonna
doing
jump
this
in now,
again.
see if he can catch out Morgan, who has got his flash available to him, but I think he's dead to rights. You can see Iwandi and the rest of LNG. Woo, Morgan almost getting the solo kill, but a supreme display of talent catches out Willer and Chovy. They're going to jump in now with the quickness
Bullet
and
time
try and
miss.
start this one off. Deft, untouched. Vista is
Oh
now
shit,
out.
such
That's
one
it.
are.
He's going to be able to supply
Oh,
ordnance
MF
to the
dies.
side. And Chovy with the undying rage, with the healing, with the damage. It's just doing so much to this backside. Tarzan has to try and find himself a way out, but I don't think he can. He's going to try and just do as much damage as possible, but it is Hanwha Life who get themselves the 3 kills.
And it looked good to begin with the
That's actually crazy as fuck.
They are
That
struggling
Kiana
with
stayed
it,
alive
but
that
like
long.
this from the side of Hanwha Life.
That's
Saying,
actually
we have
nuts.
teleport advantages. We know what we can do.
Oh.
Light getting jumped on a little bit, using the Gale Force to try and get himself
Yeah.
out. They're going to try and jump on
MF
the Chovy
dead.
and maybe burn him down, but he's still going. There's the supreme display of talent to try and keep Light alive, but Chovy's in, Chovy's out, and Chovy gets himself the
do
kill.
a phenomenal job of finding Light and executing him.
Man, they really do. Oh, flash in, Icon goes in, belly bop, extendo bop as they get him down.
They're still pushing out mid because you're committing members for LNG to the Dragon. They start to rotate
Bro,
again.
motherfuckers who can play Gragas and do that shit
Strength. You're still
are
good as
talented.
Hanwha, trying desperately to contest this vision.
That's
not
actually
give
nuts.
Hanwha control of this top side because then they can move between the 2 lanes so easily.
Oh,
What up?
Willer's gotten caught out. They're going to
What
try
up?
and
Fuck
charm
did
him up.
Ezreal
There is a
Largo?
TP coming in, but he is dead now. Here you are, Morgan. Can you get out? Ally jumps onto the backside to try and get some disruption there, but Chovy has arrived. Can he do anything in this fight? No, LNG are just too much of a unit. They're too clumped together. The explosive cat to disengage. There where it is. Willer is only just joining in now. 5,000 HP onto
Baron
the
fight.
Baron. You can see LNG have moved themselves up. They have priority in mid. Hanwha are thinking about disengaging for this one. The Baron very, very low. They'll go in straight down onto Iwandi. There's the explosive cast, but Iwandi is dead. Extreme play of talent though. Hits on the 4, and maybe LNG can turn this one around. Chovy's already used his Undying Rage.
Pop that ultimate before this objective starts, but again, Hanwha now with control of this. We just saw that LNG, if they cannot hit
Oh,
on
the 2
towards
dragons
them,
in.
on towards Vista with these ultimates,
What a
they
tag.
cannot win these team fights.
Here we go. Willer goes in. We're going to see the Supreme display his talents hit down to another 4 people as Ali jumps on the Chovy. He will have the counter strike here onto Morgan, but he's not going to be able to get anything else done. There is the bullet time going down. Willer is dead. Vista has to flash away and get himself healed by his AD carry. Chovy for the first time this game looks like he might die, and that's going to be a shutdown going over to Light. Ale chasing down the old LPL top laner in Morgan. That's 3 kills. That's going to be Dragon. That's going to be Baron.
Yeah, you can see the pings going down on towards Baron. They're just going to have Icon solo this out. The rest of the team, but Deft.
Deft is here. And oh, call an ambulance, but not for me. He gets himself between the turrets, and Ale gets himself out. That's another kill for LNG. They have the run of the map.
Yeah, great bait, mate. 8 out of 8 as they move over towards the Baron. And I mean, it's only Deft here. This would be a miracle steal if he can get that ultimate. But Tarzan is on the bottom side. He's going to pop that early. Look
That's
to
a lot of
poke off
damage.
LNG.
He's looking to poke him off. This isn't Ezreal. He's got himself 4 items or 3.5 as he comes into this one, but he's 5v1. Deft, it's all on you, buddy. They're going to try and go for him. They're going to slow him down. He's going to flash away to try and keep himself alive, but the explosive cat is too good. Deft, however, is a slippery Ezreal. Gets himself out. Baron still goes in favor of LNG. He's just not going to be able to do any meaningful damage. As finally,
Man's made it out. That's crazy.
I see a lot of the crucial items come through on LNG's side, right? At least the stopwatch for
LNG's
Icon, where we
two
talk about
dragons,
the
yeah.
importance of having that. Look at the vision for Chovy. Thank you very much, observers, because when you look, right, this is where you can start to pick off people.
Rakanjo.
It's pretty safe. Willer gonna have to use his Arctic Assault over the wall to keep himself away. Tarzan, though, gets caught out here. Will take about half his health away. There's going to be the Crucial Prison coming in as they try and start this fight. Just before the dragon spawns, Chovy goes into the sun. The Supreme Display of Talent tops him down. And will he be able to keep himself alive just before it goes off? Yes, he will. He will get out. The heal, the flash. But here's Ale. He's just unafraid, unfurred, and undeterred to jump 100% into 3. Now, however, he's going to get one back. No, Chovy can't die. He will keep himself alive. Flash forward. Light with the Gale Force gets him down, and finally LNG, after what feels like an age, will find himself the fight. There's a lot of damage on this Deft, but Icon just staying out of vision. He has flash and he has got himself the he nearly had the ult, but getting themselves the tower. They'll back away. They picked up the dragon. That's Ocean Solo well, but please explain to me this team fight, because it went on for an age.
Yeah, I mean, once you just feel confident to start the Baron, how won't even be here?
They gotta go with the teleport. They gotta bait this one out. They're gonna jump on the Chovy and get the damage down, but the Baron has been taken. That is secure. They're gonna jump straight in onto the single target of that Sejuani, who went a little bit too close to the LPL 4th seed, and now Ale just pushing forward, knowing that he might be able to find someone. Has the counter-strike, will catch out Morgan, but a good. So Flawless Duet keeps him alive barely, flashes away. They're going to go in and keep him going. He's flashing, he's going forward, but when knocked back, he's going to be left all to his lonesome to try and defend against the rest of LNG. Now Tarzan,
what the fuck?
Feeling good. Supreme Display of Talent lands onto 2, and Deft is dead. Vista will keep himself alive.
That Kiana was fucking nuts.
The world.
Hanwha tried so damn hard, but LNG, they've got the Baron, they've got the Ocean Soul, and they're looking to take the base.
Game 1 of the 2021 World Championships, LPL versus the LCK. The Nexus will fall in favor of LPL, and they will strike first in this absolutely historic bout between these two regions.
That was nice. That was nice.
LPL managed to come out on top, and you can see Icon on your screen. Nice.
All right.
It looks like we might be getting
Game 2. Let's see. Oh shit. Lilia Jungle. Let's check the bans. Lee Sin, Draven, Amumu, Yone, and Irelia. And then fuck Xin Zhao, Zoe, LeBlanc. Okay. Decent,
one more time with the Lily locked in, but no, last second change in towards the set.
We're going to get the set in again. Does give a very similar feel to the Kled. You're going in, you're trying to be disruptive. So yeah, free dragon going over to Infinity. And look, Dagda, you told me this was going to be more.
I tried, all right, I tried.
That this was going to have fighting, there was going to be skirmishes, but no, as I say that, I'm going to have to catch myself. I knew I could
Damn,
cast a
7:30 in, and they don't even have the first kill.
No real help, which means Red Cannons
have
full control over River.
Oh, we are going to see a hell of a lot of people here, as we can see now Flash back, trying to get the showstopper to start it all, but it's all about the movement. As he gets in, gets the haymaker, Greptar will fall down. There's Fuzz Blood, and we get a tidal wave right across JoJo, and gets the haymaker back, trying to get the showstopper to start it off.
River.
Oh, we are going to see a hell of a lot
Okay,
of people here.
so
As we can see now,
Silas
Flashbang trying to
ult,
get the showstopper to start it
Set
off, but
ult.
it's all about the movement. As he gets in, gets the haymaker, Greptar will fall down. There's Fuzz Blood, and we get a tidal wave right across JoJo and Aegis. Cataclysm down. 3 more kills going on. That's a fantastic sleep, but you have no extra damage now with the TP coming in. This fight can really begin.
Ooh.
There's the tactical sweep. You don't get a lot, but you get one back.
From your Lucian traditionally, much more on towards the crit damage, where you're looking at the Gale Force or Kraken Slayer, Infinity Edge.
Oh, showstopper goes in as Cody gonna find himself with the Stolen Lily ultimate. He's got the Lilting Lullaby down, but Greptar, Solid Snake not going to be quite able to land that one there for him, and he's got to be careful. There is still another Lilting Lullaby from the original owner, as we now see the culling coming out just to try and get these health bars nice and low, but there is going to be the
I think
ultimate,
Zinjal might be dead.
It's fights on
Yep.
every side of the
Or
TP coming
Jarvan.
in. That's going to
Nice.
be Solid Snake falling down, but we go back down to both
We got-
sides, and White Lotus
it was a
picks up
TP mid.
kill. It's action all the time. Everyone back
The
to
2018.
Oh shit, Cannon
Yep, and we
TP
are back
down.
into game. Obviously, the bug was not leading to anything game breaking.
Remember what we talked about with Red Cannons. Early game team love to win out through their lanes, and it's in the CB law. Like when you look at his stats, third in CSD at 15, third in goal difference at 15.
Titan. No!
Bruh.
I thought it wasn't going to be enough.
Pretty
but-
okay.
Sorry.
Lucian's fucking
And I
busted.
think as well, but to be fair, Red Cannons haven't really been given it a huge amount. Get Dragon, they can go bot lane turret at the same time, and look at where Cody is, right? He's just rotated up to top to collect.
Bro,
that big bonus.
INF is
You're not actually
cheating on him. They
losing
had 3
too much on
dragons.
the map for going for this. Is White Lotus though might lose his life.
They're going to go for it, but a nice little tidal wave. But a great solar flare catches out Ackerman. That was a 2-man commitment, but we even got the TPs coming in. They're going to put down the Hexag ultimatum, and Cody is
why?
dead. And the blink of an eye, 2 quick kills. And Red
Did
Cannons
Cody
have
just
themselves a
TP
different-
in?
Is dead. Commitment, but we even got the TP's coming in. They're going to put their catches out Ackerman. That was a 2-man commitment, but we even
Yeah,
got the TP's
Cody
coming
did
in.
fucking
They're going to put down the
TP.
Hexag ultimatum, and Cody is dead. And the blink of an eye, 2 quick kills. And Red Cannons have
I
themselves
don't know if it was
everything.
worth
And
it.
in Infinity Esports, they just commit too much. This is something that we saw a lot from them in the regular season, was they just get dangled a fight in front of them through from JoJo that sets up Teton for success, and then just the overcommits completely from Infinity.
Oh, we got to go back into this one here as Ackerman gets caught out, brought into the showstopper, and that happened on the other side of the map.
Baron making sure that when they get another opportunity like they just had, they can go for those plays in towards the Baron area. Get control over River. You've
Okay.
got at least
Divine
Bogax who's pushing that ball, but
Sunder
we'll
and
separate him.
Titanic
Cody's
Hydra.
going to get Hextech ultimatum, but they're going to commit the TP straight away. And they're going to turn this one around straight away onto the Camille, but it is Cody who falls first. There we go. Bogax trying to use a slicing maelstrom. You have to get the haymaker off. He will eventually get it. Aegis almost going down. Solid Snake in the
Teton!
backside, and Teton goes forward, finds himself the kill. They will find out Solid Snake. He's not quite able to get the Cataclysm down, and they will get themselves 3 more kills. They don't need the dragon. They just making sure he couldn't jump onto Aegis, and you
Much
feel like
opportunity to reposition with the speed up. Just crazy powerful item right now after the changes that we saw in the patch as well. Cheaper, 15 ability, haste, only losing 5 AD for that. That's a trade deal I'll take any day of the week. And now Red are taking everything on this map as well, and Infinity are kind
Bro.
of being left done
The
raw by a lot
CS
of these
is
trade deals.
they're
nuts.
not really getting the best of it. They're a little bit of a lone shark right now is Red Cannons. We can see White Lotus going forward, seeing if he can maybe get something going from him. Guigo is here. He's going to jump straight in on top of Cody. There's a showstopper to try and get the bullet time going. He will get the damage, and there's a fantastic solar flare that cannot continue onto it, but it's still Red Cannons pushing forward, pushing strong.
And again, Bogax just late to the fight. Infinity Esports already gone by the time this Kennen shows up. So you've now got the waves pushing in. Guigo goes to situate himself down back around bot side. And now Red can continue the onslaught of the base.
They got the wave and bot side as well, so they can go for either
Sleep
side.
him.
You can see, thank you
Sleep
for
him.
showing us. There's just 2 being stretched too thin, and now Guigo trying to see if he can jump on the Bogax. They're going to land the Xenoblade. They're going to pop out the Slicing Maelstrom in defense just to try and keep himself alive. Cody has got the showstopper, and these health bars are starting to get a little bit low. They'll take the inhibitor to back themselves out.
And Red, they've kind of taken what they wanted, right? They got the inhib, you get a bit of pressure down onto that bottom side. They'll
Oh, we got 2
reset
Damwon
with a
skins.
4,000
2
gold buff
DWG
off of that Red
skins.
Bull Baron. Just shove in mid and continue this pressure through the 3 lanes and just wait for Infinity Esports to crash. Wait for this Baron that's now
Going down to about half its HP. You can see now Red Cannon, so they don't want it. They don't want to try and get the Baron. They want to go for the fight straight away. Solid Snake in a little bit of trouble. He's the one who has to face check as we go in. We're going to see a Hextech ultimatum coming out. There's the bullet time. They're not quite getting it on top of people that they want, but there is the death of the jungler now as they try and go in with the showstopper. Cody not quite able to get the abscond of Duck. These health bars are too low. It's a double kill for Grefstar. It's a double kill for Teton, and that's going to be the game.
I mean, secure, contain, protect. The package message was delivered successfully as they just keep Teton safe. Bugax never gets the opportunity to try and use this big ultimate, and now Red will look to close out the second game of the World Championship.
They will look to try and push this one in. They got all the ways they could possibly want. They're even going to TP in. It's Ackerman versus the world. This is reminding me of a bit of Attack on Titan. Ackerman versus the Titans, but the Titans come out on top in this particular instance. It will be
corny
in the Copa America to the Brazilian side.
So corny.
And so well played by Red Cannons. We talk, hey, you know.
Damn.
And so well played by Red Cannons. We talk, hey, you know, early top laner and go back towards the gap.
All right, game 3. Let's see. What's it gonna be? Zed jungle?
There's more AoE,
Bro,
more
Mumu
ultimates
jungle.
available here from the side of Peace.
Aphelios! Change that shit. Change that shit. Do not lock that shit in, bro. Oh, he locked it in. Oh, god damn. He locked it in.
I mean, it's where the best analysis comes from. A second to Reddit. But topside.
Absolutely, topside. Vizicachi now getting his first little taste of the LNG top duo with the jungle. First blood challenge coming down. They have no idea that Tarzan is here, but there's a hell of a lot of minions coming in, so they're going to try and take him down. He flashes away. Nicely done there by him to try and keep himself alive. Tarzan tanking up just the perfect.
Towards Ale, and sorry, before you visit Chachi, welcome back to the main stage. And you're getting beaten across.
Yeah, this is Death
Bro,
Mark,
Amumu
the
support
hero's
is a
entrance, and
thing?
of course, the curse of the sad bullet time. They landed. They're going to go in, and the AoE is good. Violet will pick himself up the kill.
Maybe it is a
Here
thing.
Now. They're just trying to defend their own base.
Aladoric gets the engage on Iwandi though.
Oh, okay, he's used the bullet time as well. Or not the bullet time, excuse me, the cannon barrage alongside the Curse of the Sad Mummy, and they try to go in now with the heroic entrance, try and keep Aladoric alive, but he's dead. Ale with his third kill. Now they can keep pushing forward. Tarzan flashes away, and we can see maybe if Tali goes down. There's a bullet time, but it's a double kill. Ale flashing forward, not quite able to get it, and he will fall down to the turret. He got a little greedy, and he got punished, but even then, we're still continuing on. LNG want these kills. I don't think they're going to get
what they have to do here, right? Chachi, unfortunately, has just... This is ballooned completely out of control. As you can see, he'll find himself at the end of the point of that sword.
He's full, almost full item behind at this stage. So we can now see the
Oh,
first death
Gangplank's
mark,
dead.
and boop, that's not what's going to happen.
Gangplank lived down
He's
there?
got vision control of the area. You can see Aladoric might even be cut out.
He's going to go, ooh, okay, they get the solar flare out of it. Iwandi going a little deep here, and they're actually going to be able to get the stopwatch out of him. This is just all delaying, and ooh, Tarzan's a big boy, and that's going to be a lot of damage. Bappet goes in, but immediately has to try and get himself back out. Tarzan trying to see if he can find a little bit more kills. There's going to be the bullet time to try and dissuade him.
Oh, Aphelios, you suck.
At the end of it all, LNG are not deterred, LNG are not afraid, and LNG are still pushing forward. Peace, trying to keep themselves in some way, shape, or form alive.
Oh, Violet.
Oh, Violet. Roses are red, violets are blue. Violet gonna have to back away from this turret right now, or he's dead to you. And that's gonna be Icon still going for it. He's catching him in the shop! Didn't look at his side. And that's another cut still going for it. He's catching him in the turret right now, or he's dead to you. And that's going to be Icon still going for it. He's catching him in the shop. Didn't look at his sides, and that's another quick kill. Turret goes down, and Icon, he's just playing with his food right now. He knows he can go in, out, left, right. He's got light coming onto this. They flash on top of him. He gets himself onto the double up. He eventually falls down. Good barrel coming out from Peace, but it's a consolation prize.
Yeah, because you've got Fiora pushing bot side for Ale. You've got Tarzan who's taking the dragon at the same point in time as well. LNG are just playing out the map beautifully, and here comes the dive.
Ale was not a part of the last fight, has the grand challenge, and even with the flash over the wall, nothing you can do.
God, this is statements from LNG and certainly from Ale.
Ale, you're just so far behind, and with red, white, let's fight. You can't even walk into this Aphelios.
I mean, it's fighting past the 26, 27-minute mark.
It's a 5-level difference between Aladoric and this Fiora. So here we go, we're going in. Supreme is playing talent. Their solar flare completely whiffs, and that's going to be the bullet tide coming in. So they actually trade back to Kiana. Iwandi in a lot of trouble as well, and that's 2 quick kills, but Icon trying to get Tultman back. They go back in with Bappet. He dies as light flashes away. These are the small mistakes that we talk about, and why the Wombo combo is needs to be respected.
Yeah, they try to dive too deep, don't get onto the key carries, and it is an opportunity for Peace to get something, but now, again, caught between a rock and a hard place. Chachi, where are you going to go?
Where are you going to to go. I think he thought Icon was going to go back to the double, back to the distortion, but not quite able to make it happen now. Even though Peace find themselves a win, even though they get the kills, they can't defend, and Ale going forward needs to be a little bit careful, though. Violet's got a lot of damage, but there's
The gangplank suddenly, Chachi has a whole heap of gold and maybe he can blow someone up, but that's so far from where we are right now.
Oh, yeah, we're going to go much further as well as Alador just getting caught up. CC
Oh my
locked.
God.
Where is he supposed to try and maybe catch somebody out? Fiora pushing in that mid lane, so you have not got the pressure of your team. He's already gone back and trying to TP in.
Wait, I want to see the Philios are.
There's going to be the taunt going down onto Icon as he gets not quite deleted, but it's the gangplank down. It's 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4, and right into the middle.
Oh,
You're
no,
to
Tommy.
search LNG. Bon appetit.
that's game.
That's going to be the clean ace, and LNG can barrel it up mid.
I mean, they've got the wave, they've got everything. Who needs a Baron when you can take the entire clean ace? And LNG, 24 minutes, will crack open the base of peace.
And LNG will put
Damn.
themselves onto 2-0. They will cement themselves atop the table, and they will keep themselves very, very happy as they come out on top in the first day. of
Ale
LPL.
went fucking.
Excuse me, Worlds
What-
2021.
Damn, Ale was 8-1 and fucking 2. Bruh. PCE got fucking clapped.
Bias confirmed.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
I mean, standard Homo Life draft here.
Yeah, honestly,
All right, both 0-1. Let's see. There's old goddamn Ackerman. Chovy's gonna be on Azir. Def will take Ezreal.
I've never seen it so.
And then Morgan will take
What? Lots of
Morgana.
load is the Graves. That could be a Graves. Top board is Chovy hasn't got the push right now, so it's going to be a 4v3. So Cody putting himself in a position. White Lotus not quite got the bullet time just yet. They're going to jump straight in onto Willer. TP going to be committed. That's Chovy getting himself on the other side of this fight. Death going aggressive as they look to try and secure this dragon. Solid Snake flashing away, but he falls to the ignite. First blood going up to Hanwha. They trade 1-for-1. Flash. Ackerman in a little bit of trouble. They don't land the paddle star, and Cody not
Cause
going
a bunch of ruckus. They've oftentimes tried to play towards Morgan and get a bunch of farm, bunch of resources put into this Renekton. Instead, they're just like, cool, Renekton's winning anyway. Let's just invest in depth on the bottom side and make sure we're winning across the board.
This man took Graves top.
You might pop the dominance. Yep, there it is. Can he get himself behind the turret, though? Morgan in a little bit of trouble. Will get the Q off. Flashes away. Still dies.
Right now to contest this.
Yeah, as well. You Morgan just hovering towards that bot side.
Hey, I know I'm not a pro. I'm a casual, but Graves top. Not only Graves top, but let's just watch this again.
Turret, though. Morgan in a little bit of trouble. Will get the Q off. Flashes away. Still dies.
Right now to contest this.
Yeah, as well. You
Yikes.
Morgan just hovering towards that bot side before returning
Okay,
to the top. So
okay.
I can hover. I can be around or something.
Yeah, Bugak still has push in top side, which is why they're maybe looking for Ackerman.
Oh, they're going to look for Ackerman in the mid lane, but there's the bullet time coming out to stop
Did
Chovy
no
from going into the
damage.
Shifting Sands and the Emperor's Divide. A lot of things being burnt right now. Flashes, dashes, everything whatsoever. There's the ultimate. Has been tanked up by White Lotus, so won't do the full damage. There's going to be the Crescent Guard coming out for Solid Snake as he's going to try and jump in, but now Drowsy going down onto Willer. Can they commit any more to this fight? I don't think they can, but here comes Bugax right off the side, but a TP in the middle of it. Bugax versus the world. He's looking for Death, who will get over the wall. They flash in on the Death. Death will
Why
fall.
would you fight Leona?
Fight now, Cody can jump in. It's the Amumu for the Ezreal right now. Willer so close to death. Finally will fall down as Morgan finds himself a little bit all alone. Chovy tries to get him away, but he just cannot. And in a strange turn of events, Infinity find the fight.
He's pushing in top side. He's poking out Bugax with the range discrepancy, and it'll actually be Hanwha who end up with a tower when all is said and done. So despite
So that Zoe was
Finally,
kind of
we are
crazy.
seeing them look to trade in, trade up if they can, as we look to see maybe they can get a blue buff out of it as well. The Dragon taking a little bit longer, I imagine, than most anticipated, but Solid's like, we gotta respect, that is still a 2.5 item Zoe with the distance on the paddle star. You get so much. Ackerman goes in, he stops Chovy, and
Bye,
Chovy has
Chovy.
been taken out. He gets his Emperor Divide out, but when you're locked in place, there's nothing you can do. Willer forced to flash away, and Hanwha Life are heading for the hills.
And they knew that Ackerman was there. He was his ear scale. Let Def come into the picture as
Might
well.
say-
But as I
might
say,
say
that looks
Chovy
like they're trying
can
once more,
scale.
but Infinity collapsing.
Infinity are around. They will lose tier 1. With everyone committing to that, try and get that pick, it means that tier 1.
Why is everybody
definitely
running this
gonna fall.
Misfortunes
Infinity
skin?
trading up.
I
This
mean,
is
it's
looking
dope.
to catch somebody out.
Probably
There's
like one of
exhaust
our
going
best
down on the
ones,
Vista.
but-
Maybe they're looking for a little bit of a take. White Lotus takes a little bit of a hit, and the TP's going to be committed. That's
Oh,
going to be
damn.
Jovi coming in. White Lotus has to get himself out. There's the Solar Flare. Vista is still very tanky. Vista is still very healthy. They land on the depth as Solid Snake tries to take him down, but Cody is there, and Hanwha Life punish the overextension. They punish the mistake in Infinity. You got to get out. You got to try and survive. You cannot lose anymore, or they will take everything.
And that is a potential third dragon as well for Hanwha alongside this tower. Bugax trying to clear out the wave, which he will just manage to do. But you can just back up. Actually, they don't even. They're just willing to tank this. Yeah, I mean, trying to pick off the Leona is never going to be a good shout. And I mean, Hanwha, rightfully so, punish.
Even this Bugax into Morgan, he's winning the side lane, as we can now see an invested into this jungler to try to catch him out. And Solid Snake is. You gotta be a little bit careful though. Willer will have to be the sole tank of this. As you can see now, Vista off to the side. They will have the True Shot Barrage land on the 3 people, so help pepper them down. His Baron is not exactly quick. Deft and Vista are the ones keeping him away. And oh my
Shit.
lord, Deft. That is just so disgusting, being able to go that far aggressive, and no, he's going to be able to get the kill.
Yeah, I mean, Def's feeling himself right now. Divine
An
Thunder.
opportunity that wasn't there.
That Leona try to
Really
eat
getting
in
hard
on the
punish
Baron.
right now, as we can see, just pushing forward with the Red Bull Baron. You get a little bit of poke, but nothing else. Bugax is pushing back Morgan, but that turret is falling, and then the 4v4, Infinity can't hold him. Bugax won against Rected, but you're against minions right now. He's going to get blocked, and he's not going to be able to do it at all. He's going to have to back himself away because the rest of Hanwha is up. It's coming up from his base.
But look at the health bars on Infinity. They're actually being cut off from their own base as Hanwha now get bot. They're going to get mid, and it's falling apart for Infinity.
It is, and Morgan's going to find Bugax. He's not going to be able to get himself back to base to try and defend, and now they're going to try and trade each other's lives. They won't be able to get it, but Hanwha Life, they smell blood. They know
Ultimate alongside like Ackerman and White Lotus to like annihilate both Chovy and
Oh,
Deft.
here
You're just
comes the
kind of in a
Leona
time.
R.
Yeah, they're going to get tier 2 in the top side, so 5 members of Infinity, but you got Chovy and Morgan in the top side. You got the rest of Hanwha hovering in the red side jungle, so you know you are safe to go for this. Def will get drowsy. Morgan's a little bit isolated away from
shit.
his team, and they will try and commit onto it. This
Oh,
should
wait.
be the last fight coming in, so we do get the stuns down. It's double cleanse used as Def gets himself out. He had himself a QSS, and he had himself a cleanse, so he keeps himself alive. The base is well and truly drawn, hung, and quartered as they now look to try and find the last fight. Infinity throwing everything at the wall. They just got this.
There's no way!
They just can't finish off the health bars. They're just so close, but yet
Bruh.
so far. White Lotus trying his very best, but it is in fact Bugax who gets himself a double kill. But Def knows the rest of the team are low. He knows they're going for. There's the stun, there's the kills. Is it a triple? It's not quite able to happen. Def keeps himself alive, and while all this is happening, Chovy's ended the game.
Chovy's just chilling. He's like, yeah, guys, just keep him busy. I've got this. Gonna finish off this. I mean, Bugax finally will fall to Morgan's hands as the base will do likewise to Chovy.
It was a valiant last effort from Infinity, but Hanwha Life will get themselves
Fucking
onto the
Chovy's
win
Azir
sheet. They
just
will find
1v1'd
themselves win
a
against the
fucking
LLA
Xinjiang.
#1
I
team,
just-
and there's the ace.
I think I just suck. I think I'm actually just bad at the game.
Find themselves
I-
a win against the LLA
Dude.
#1 team, as there's the ace coming in.
Yeah, my boy was
Sniped off to the
fucked.
side. Chovy ends the game. Hanwha Life on the board.
And
Depression. Alright, good. Alright, day 1, part 2.
I've seen
We're Gucci.
that
Let's get it.
priority up here. The last pick.
Alright. Oh, Unicorns of Love. Yo. Alright.
Pick for detonation, focus
Let's
me
see
into
what
that
the
one. It is
fuck
going to be
we
the
got
Snar,
going on right
which
now.
honestly has been a great pick for Ebby in the past as well, to the point where they would just blind pick this champion as a first or far up the lane.
Boss pushed up quite a bit here. Ebby going in as well, is about to turn Mega. Will have the flash wallop in just a second.
Oh, shit.
Parkour across the wall,
Oh,
flash
yeah.
in. They're looking for Boss. He still has the flash to try and get away, but the wallop will
Boss
connect.
down.
Stunned up, and DFM get first blood.
Super.
Oh, yeah.
Continuing to push towards the Unicorns of Love tower. Aria will get it to crash in, perhaps just shadowing him. There's the chain, still going in. Flash, Zenith Blade, they're looking for it. No man's underneath the tower. Is dead before he can even shockwave.
He found it and didn't even have to burn a flash from the side of Aria. Down in the bot lane, they tried to go for play with a stack minion wave towards Unicorns of Love. On the side of
The tower in perhaps just continuing to push towards the Unicorns of Love tower. Aria will get it to crash in, perhaps just shadowing him. There's the chain still going in. Flash Zenith Blade. They're looking for it. Nomad's underneath. The tower is dead.
That's
before he can
fucking
even
nuts.
shockwave.
he found it and didn't even have
That
to
is
burn a
crazy
flash
as
to the
hell.
side of Aria. Down in the bot lane, they tried to go
What
for
was
play
that?
with a stack
Post-fire
minion
Lucian.
wave towards Unicorns of Love instead, but we're not even done.
The ward jump into the kick there onto Abby. Will gnaw them into the wall.
Oh my
He
god!
doesn't really have a hope of getting away from this one. Boss switches forms. Abby tries to jump. And Boss with the hyper here should just do enough damage. One more auto would be enough. The Sonic Wave shot. There's the auto. As Boss will take
Bruh.
it. One more switches. Gnaw them into
But we're not even done.
the ward jump into the kick there onto Abby. Will gnaw them into the wall, but he doesn't
Damn,
have
that was
the
actually
flash.
kinda clutch.
He doesn't really have a hope of getting away from this one. Boss switches forms. Abby tries to
Damn,
jump.
bruh.
Boss with the hyper here should just do enough damage.
Damn.
One more would be enough. The Sonic Wave shot.
Is that Academy, Jace?
As Boss will take it.
And you-
The CIS, usually he was the one that everyone was focusing on. Everyone was getting into his lane to get him ahead. Here, he's the one sacrificing a little bit of his laning phase to make sure that his top lane, Jace, has the advantage.
Yeah, and it's also super easy for them because they're not being punished right now. They can go on to this tier 2 turret across map. It's not coming through either because in the minimap, they had a lot of good vision towards the bottom
Storm
lane
Dragon
as
Lee
well at the
Sin
same
is
time,
cool
which
as
meant
fuck.
that Unicorns of Love bottom lane, they knew exactly when they needed to back off, when they can move forward. Now they saw Steel clear out the ward. Now they're backing off. But it's already too late. They already got 2 top lane towers.
Huge gold swing there for the Unicorns of Love.
11 minutes in and the tier 2 top is
200
gone.
gold
Cross map instead, which is also our option. So when Detonation Focus Me starts up this Drake, you just try to put your resources in mid lane. LeBlanc coming into this one, but how they find that pick, that's going to be the interesting part.
Gang going in, Santa's locked up, and there's the chains, and there's the kill. Gang will take out his fellow supporters.
Back onto the Drake, they should still be able to take this.
Gang going in, and Alistar's going to dodge away with the safeguard. Aria jumping across the wall as well. There's a shockwave lands onto Abby and Gang, but Gang has to stop watching the bullet time coming out as well. Aria's going to try and put the damage down. Argonaut with a culling of his own will force them away. Dragon secured for DFM.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
but that should all the way always go to the side of DFM, but I like the way that each ultimate, which is kind of from out there, Abby, or Aria rather,
Will be okay, 200 HP remaining. Mid lane tier 1, the target here for the Unicorns, and they should be able to secure it with the Rift Herald charging in. There it goes. They
the owner Rakan matchup that we already highlighted.
Damn.
Aria looking for Nomads here. Nomads does still have the flash. The chains connect. Nomads should have just flashed that. He hasn't had a hope in hell of surviving a lot of this game, or at least getting an advantage. Nomads here. He does still have the flash, but the stun lands from the solar flare, and Nomads flashes and still tier 1 from this. They don't
Leona's
really have
busted.
the wave to push for anything further, but they will get at least.
She's so
the
good,
and
bro.
that first tower.
If they want to contest.
Unicorns of Love do have the vision advantage, but that ward in the pit is going
Oh,
to
that's not,
Steel jumps in a little bit
Pulsefire.
like Ebby on the flank, but doesn't have the Mega Gnar
I think that's
step.
hired gun, Lucian.
DFM might decide they don't want this fight
Oh.
because Ebby's only halfway towards raging out.
Do it.
He will continue to aggro the Grump. It will reset. He continues to build that bar up. Aria on a ward. Gang going forward. There's the Zenith Blade. Ebby still a long way away from the Mega Gnar. The quickness coming out from Santos as well. The Culling following up. Solar Flare hits onto the backline and the bullet time's going to rip through them. A great kick by Ananasik, but he's caught out with the chains. Down towards the bottom side of the fight, you can see Santos is running away. Ananasik able to escape from Aria for the moment with the safeguard. Now we move down towards the bottom lane. Still going in with the rake. Gang
Oh,
on the
they don't
chase
have
as well. No flash,
tower.
but does have the Zenith Blade. Santos dives in with the Grand Entrance. Battle dances his way out. Steel exhausted. Shockwave goes wide. Gore Drinker for the slow, but they just can't get in range. And the double up will not bounce.
They're just too fast.
leave.
And minion waves, they don't have the bot lane minion
Backflip,
wave.
he's on the chase. Another one's going to come out across this wall, and Steel is going to be on
Oh,
the flank
shit.
as well. And there's loads of it.
Oh,
Steel
shit.
is heavy. DFM want this fight, and they want it now. They're looking for Nomads. The kick away from Ananasik, but Nomads is still chased down.
Oh,
DFM continue to advance.
Jesus.
Ebby not getting the Mega Gnar yet. Bullet time coming out. Boss just missed just with the
Oh.
shot. He's going to get chased down with the Zenith Blade, and there's the Solar Flare, and here's the follow-up. Argonaut tries to flash away, but you can't flash away from Aria. DFM with 3 quick HP left on the Baron, and Ananasik's going to try and safeguard in here,
Damn.
but I don't even know if he can get close enough in time. 3,000 HP on the Baron, and the Unicorns of Love will have to give this one up. Aria acting well as a bodyguard here, keeping Ananasik at arm's length. Life for LNG second, and if you can get to second place, at least in this group, you have a much easier to make it to group stage.
Yeah, I completely agree. And now, with this Red Bull Baron power play, they're pushing in the bottom side with a stacked minion wave. They have Ahri in the mid lane, and instead of trying to broadening the map too much, they're just combining their strength right now in members and shoving down 2 lanes instead of all 3. And I like this because it's way easier just clearing these towers. Why make it harder for yourself when you're already in a position to just take down your opponent way easier?
Yeah, and you really want to sync these waves up as well, which is something DFM aren't doing well here. Double cannon minions in the bottom lane. Arya a little bit away from the wave in the mid lane. As Unicorns are 5 members strong, grouped up down towards this bottom side. Arya continues to push in mid. The cannon minions will go down towards the bottom. Arya does have a wave here on that mid lane. Inhibitor Tower didn't take too much damage though. Misfortune, not the longest range AD carry, of course, does have some long range abilities, but her auto attack range pretty close and tight to her opponents, so very difficult for her to step up and really auto down that tower.
Yeah, and look what they're doing right now, because they need to sync the waves again, so they're not actually attacking the minion wave. They need Arya to clear it faster, so both mid lane and bot lane minion wave collapse it at the same time, and Unicorns of Love, they'll have issue having way too many resources down in one lane.
Solarflare going in, and Anasik jumps onto Unipon on the backline. He's going to pop the stopwatch. That's going in with quickness as well. Shadow Assault has been popped, and already Unipon is down, and Anasik will fall as well, and Evie goes in with an R, but the flashes away from Unicorns of Love. Arya has rejoined the fray. Nomad's able to escape. Santa's going back in. Gang dives forward with the Zenith Blade. Santa's ticking, just about enter from the mid lane. DFM entering from the top side near their blue buff. Still.
Put prio on mid and bot or whatever. Combo of 1, 2 push together. Alright, I think that'll work. That's good. It's good. Alright.
Still going in, Santa's gonna dodge away. There's the culling onto Gang, and that's half of Leona's health. Arya dives into the backline, and look at the burst. Argonaut, less than 300 HP. He's gonna eat the honey fruit to try and heal himself up. Noman's has the TP, and Unicorns of Love will try and delay this, but Arya continues dodging in, dodging out, still unkilled in this game, still unkilled on the block in summer. DFM waiting on this dragon, not really aggroing it. Maybe waiting for Evie to build up that Mega Gnar. Arya goes in onto Noman's again, and Noman's shields himself a little bit too late. The dragon resets.
Evie almost Mega Gnar as well. It's halfway there. She can tell they are looking as well.
And Anasik goes in with the dragon secure. That's the magic soul going over to DFM.
That Q was terrible.
The back line,
Oh wait.
Time rips them to shreds, and the Unicorns go extinct like the mythical beast they are. Santa's forced away. No Man's trying to dodge away to the side as well, but he still has the shockwave here.
Oh,
just in case
he
needs to fight this one out. Santa's and No Man's trying to do what they can. Unipon with the slow steal, still chasing. DFM really want these kills so that they can get the Baron flash away from Steel. Arya going in, lands onto Santos, that's one. No Man's should be able to walk this one out, but the TP comes in and Evie's on the chase. Arya will take it, DFM clean up the fight.
Yeah, but it was very messy. While this happened, and Anasik, he was able to get the mid lane priority, so they don't have to worry about getting pushed in at their inhibitors already. Bot lane is shoving in, but now your entire team is up towards the top side. You can threaten the Baron now, and it should go over to DFM. Unicorns of Love here with Anasik. Trying to be stealthy here. I don't think there's much he can do in this position. Gang coming around as well. He should be done.
Yeah, it's the Solarflare. Unicorn's going to chase him down. Kick away, and Anasik will get to the blast cone and manages to survive for the time being. But the Baron is still being focused down by DFM. Really, they're just trying to keep this jungler away from the Baron for as long as possible. They will kill him.
I actually need to charge my phone.
Splits up the death timers as well, meaning that DFM with Baron will have a man advantage for the next 41 seconds.
They can even get a bigger man advantage if they look for this one.
Oh, Argonaut. What? Oh, Arya. Undefeated on...
Alright, I heard Arya's
They
name.
can even get a bigger man advantage if they look for this one.
Oh, Argonaut. What? Oh, Arya. Undefeated on LeBlanc in the LGL and currently looking to be undefeated so far at Worlds 2021.
And what was the stat? You told me about his LeBlanc at the start of this game, Medic.
Unkilled on LeBlanc in summer, and he continues to be so far this game. Gang flashes in, DFM looking to end this right here, right now.
Why? She's got, or he. Oh, look, dude, look at him. Look at Arya. He's like, yeah, I'm that nigga. Motherfucker has 300 CS and he hasn't died
There
a single
goes the kill
time.
onto No Man's Boss trying to join the fray. Evie will die. Gang going in once again with the Zenith Blade. Boss pops the stopwatch, but there's a double to steal. 6-0-4. Add one more to the score for DFM. The inhibitor's now their target. And they have no time on Anasik, but they do still have at least 15 seconds on Argonaut. Anasik alone defending
here
his
comes
face
Arya.
right now.
Yeah, but your wave clear socks as Lee Sin. It's also bearing up minions. There's not much you can do about this situation.
Nah,
I
that's
think
game.
DFM, they're going to try and take it now.
They were chasing Anasik off at the Nexus will go down as DFM secure their first win at Worlds 2021.
Okay. Okay. Bro, that LeBlanc Arya's going fucking nutty, bro. Okay. Another Kiana jungle. Xin Jiao jungle.
In the
Little
top lane,
buckles in
PK
there.
will be bringing the standard of Demacia up into that lane.
And this is interesting because
There's the Q. Dragon Strike has been used. So there's no flag drag combo. Crazy could look for the stun underneath the tower. Here's Mojito catching the wave. TP coming in as well from Galatasaray. Counter TP
Oh, no.
immediately burnt. They might continue to look for this. There's the root. And already PK has to try and flash away, but he's stunned up, locked down, and Galatasaray with a perfect execution of that dive. Now Mawam is in for a world of hurt underneath this tower. Crazy will die, but it's a double for the cannon.
but what a nice setup as well from Galatasaray. This is
Herald team, they want to keep the gold ticking over in the early game, and they do still get, 60% of all Drakes in their game, but this isn't usually their focus when it comes to first completed items. Mythics on their way across the board, and PK has to be careful. There's the root, Supreme Josiah talent into the slicing maelstrom, and PK doesn't have a moment. PK has to be focus when it
That flash was crazy.
on their way across the board, and PK has to be careful. There's the root, Supreme Josiah talent into the slicing maelstrom.
What
and
the
PK doesn't have a moment
fuck?
to react. TP's coming in from Mauan, but you can see Balulu TPing in himself. Realm Warp's going to chase them down. Mauan does have the shockwave, flashes away, pulls Balulu back, but where's the rest of the team? Husha is on his way. Rift Herald going down in the top lane as well as Husha comes in. Crescent Guard available. That Rift Herald should charge in and just take down this tower. Flash forward from Husha. Will take one. He's looking for two as Balulu is able to walk away, and the Rift Herald charges.
you don't have the mythic items. Right now, there's no Goldring going your own jungler. They're looking for Balulu though, no flash.
Balulu doesn't have flash, as you say. Temper Fate coming out as well. There's a shockwave.
No, wait.
Trying to walk away
Oh.
with double flash follow. Single flash from
I
Mahito, no
thought he
flash
was
on
gonna
Crazy. Just make this
live.
a little bit more tricky. We'll see if Zergston can put a good tempered fate
Back
down.
for these items.
Expect we'll see him go back and get that next item soon, of course. Things like the
This
mana.
lead and keep it while still, being a bit slow as we've seen them in the past. We'll see if they're actually going to amp up the pace a bit.
Actually see Beyond able step forward, but he's still on a ward. The dragon's almost gone. Mojito going in. There's the Temper Fate onto the dragon.
Oh!
Supreme display of talent onto the backline. And here comes Crazy. Blue team steals the Cloud Drake.
Oh!
Beyond able
Oh,
but he's still on a ward.
fuck. What was that? Dragon
Gone. Mojito
Steel,
going in.
bruh.
There's the Temper Fate onto the dragon.
Oh!
Supreme display of talent onto the backline. And here comes
Wait a fucking minute.
Going to amp up the pace.
Bard.
Actually see Beyond able step forward, but he's still on a ward. The dragon's almost gone. Mojito going in. There's the Temper Fate
So
onto the
Bard
dragon.
stops the
Supreme display
dragon.
of talent onto the backline. And here comes Crazy. Blue team steals the Cloud Drake as the fight really begins. Galatasaray take it. They take the fight. They clean it up. Husha forced down towards the bottom side of it. Mojito will chase him down. It's a 3-for-2 in favor of Galatasaray.
That's why it's so slow. That's why this setup needs to be right. But TP coming in now from the side of Orianna.
PK going in for the fight. Crazy there with the slicing maelstrom as well. The Cataclysm will lock Crazy in spot. This is what they wanted to do in the early game, but they just can't get the damage down. Balulu once again comes to save his teammate. Tempered Fate goes wide, but the rest of Galatasaray are here. Mojito takes one. Mao
Hey!
but you're gonna get popped immediately afterwards. Crazy gets his 5th kill of the game, and the chase is on. Realm War behind them. Husha diving in, looking for a live. Balulu going in on towards the backline, trying to catch out Doggo. Mojito there with the stopwatch. You can see Balulu just surviving, but Doggo takes the double. And perhaps a little bit too greedy there from Galatasaray.
Yeah, going forward right into Doggo. The one member who's performing on Beyond, and they might not be done yet. Crazy's still very low, doesn't have that slicing Maelstrom. So let's see, there he goes. But it looks like they're just going to be able to get away from this one with the Bard Portal as well. Types of damage.
Well, Galatasaray going to give up their mid.
Doesn't seem like it's coming.
Xerxing still has a Tempered Fate. Are they going to use it? They use it a little bit too late, but they still get Mao. Doggo's going to jump away. Mojito trying to get in, but Pika's going to lock him up. And Beyond look like they just want to back away from this.
In the game.
I don't mind a cloud. Oh, Ezreal
no.
jumps in. Mojito could just look for the supreme display of balance as he tries to catch out the Ezreal, but he just doesn't have the damage. The Frozen Heart working overtime, but Crazy flashes in. And in the end, it is Xerxing who takes the kill. All of Beyond tried to dive in and save their AD carry. And Crazy may have gone a little bit too deep here for Galatasaray as the chase is on. Cataclysm coming out as well. No shockwave available, but the bullet time will rip them to pieces. Mojito takes a great bit of position. Fights are incredibly strong. With the
Bro,
now, they can
is
continue to
Kiana
push it.
OP? I need to watch a fucking tier
It looks
list.
like Beyond have decided. Third time is not the charm for them. They will give up this Cloud TP ward here as he's going to come in. Beyond may want to turn this before
Mr.
Crazy
R.
can join the fight. Kino stepping forward, Husha there as well. There's the Cataclysm onto a live. But Mojito goes in with a supreme display of talent. Triple stopwatch popped. Husha going in. Crazy on the backline. That slicing Maelstrom was so beautiful. Sublime team fight. From Galatasaray, a clean ace.
Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck?
Before Crazy can join.
Alright.
the
Let
fight. Kino
me
stepping
break this shit down. Alright. So Jarvan comes in, Kata's
forward
MF.
as well. There's the Cataclysm.
Then he has to TP. Where's fucking... Oh, Mojito. Okay, so Kiana... Where'd she come from? Okay, there she is. Okay, she flashed through. Okay.
Goes in with a supreme display of talent. Triple stopwatch popped. Husha going in. Crazy on the backline. That slicing Maelstrom was so beautiful. Husha going in. Crazy on the backline. That slicing Maelstrom was so beautiful. Sublime team fight. From Galatasaray, a clean ace from the TCL.
Despite Xerxing ulting away the targets that was about to be supreme display of talent, Crazy still finds a crazy position to come in with the slicing Maelstrom, and that is just the strength that we have been talking about in Galatasaray. It may be slow, but it's finding these leads in the individuals and then find that final fight towards the late game where you just outplay your opponents with your lead. This is the style of Galatasaray, and they make it work with what I'm quite comfortable to say is an upset against Beyond here.
That was a beautiful final team fight from Galatasaray. The TCL #1 seed will take their first game here out with the cow in the bottom lane.
Reason why I really don't like it in this instance is because Perkz is playing Silas.
Oh,
Okay. So let's say we have both tier 2 towers in mid and bot. Right. Whenever we push minion waves, it's normally just constant push. But if we could slow push both bot and mid lane minions to the opponent's base, the other team then has to decide which lane they should stop. Basically letting us get either the bot base tower or the mid base I'm out here on the strats, nigga. Call me the strats guy.
That is a
Anyway, we got Arya is back. Oh goddamn, Perks is playing fucking Silas. Oh shit.
free Alistar ultimate that he can get for himself. He can't walk up and shove the lane in, and Fudge can just keep his freeze going as Fudge does.
Arya will flash away here early. Vulcan, though, with a flash follow. The Zenith Blade
Oh,
connects.
not
and
Arya.
Perks is in there. Arya trying to dodge away, but First Blood
Damn.
goes over
It's
to
quite far away. I think they're going to go for this dive in the top side.
Blabber's on his way as well, but there is the Gnar stolen away. Perks gets him against the wall, but doesn't get the stun for all as Duet still comes out. And goodbye, Abby. Fudge and Perks secure the kill. Very much one way, my friend. The solo duos are working out well for C9.
Fucking Silas
Pulling
is
Building
actually
themselves.
broken.
Some Drake stacking here in the early game for potential early.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Vanguard just coming
Okay.
out from Fudge
They're
as
gonna
he
eat.
looks to trade on Abby underneath the tower. Abby tries to flash away, but Fudge solo kills the Gnar. He will fall for it. But Fudge, one play already down in the mid lane. Arya will try and pick up the gold, get the auto attack on the tower to make sure you pick up the gold. But there's the supreme display of talent into the solar flare flash across.
Is this another goddamn Kiana?
He has to
Oh
flash
my
away.
god,
Rift Herald was a
it
bit of a
fucking
bait here with
is.
C9.
Wait a
To
minute.
the solar, try and pick up the gold, get the auto attack on the tower to make sure you pick up the gold. But there's the supreme display of talent into the solar flare flash across the wall. Gang going in as well. He has to flash away, and the Rift Herald was a bit of a bait here as C9 look to take the fight. Chains coming out. Gang caught up. Does have that unbreakable will. Has popped it. Damage reduction is not enough. And
So you said
What
no
the
turret has been
fuck?
taken. Well, Medic, I present to you a fall in mid lane.
you're just too damn smart, man.
Well, anyways, objective
I don't
control from
get
Cloud9 in general has been better this
Much
game from that
better.
we usually see. Like, this early Drake stacking wasn't something we saw in playoffs from
King
Cloud9.
Blabber's already got Gore Drinker.
fuck?
Everfrost is complete on Perks. Fudge
out.
steps forward straight into Gang. He's going to try and trade in here. Flawless Duet hits onto two. He's dashing around, but you just can't survive.
damn.
Challenge over that. Perks will be able to take this tier 1 in the top lane, and C9 continue to assert their dominance across the map. Well, for the price of one.
He gets out, but the problem is right now that the reset has been coming through. You're not strong enough as Detonation Focus Me to force anything else on the map.
Fucking
So while
Perks,
Arya is
man.
pushing in a bot lane turret, the tier 2 turret is worth way more gold, and you open up such a huge portion of the map. So as Cloud9 now, you can get the tempo advantage with the reset, you can push in the mid lane on the next one, and then you try to do the
Say,
same.
hey, you have to come to Baron because we might be doing it.
Even if they do Baron, they have a LeBlanc, they have a Jhin. Like, those are not too good picking up the Infernal right now.
The fuck
Putting
was
them
that
on
nigga
soul
finna say?
point. DFM is on a timer.
I ain't finna say not two good characters for
The
what?
top side, not only when he has Prio, but also losing
For damage?
waves for it,
That's
netting
cap.
his teammate, and that takes some trust.
Fudge going to be jumped on here. TP coming in.
There's
as
no
Vanguard
way
touches one,
Fudge
and
lives.
turns it back around. C9 were waiting for this. They were lying in wait. DFM invests a ton into the top lane, but the Gnar brings the Gnar back.
Disgusting.
It's another double for Perks as he goes 4-0-2
Oh, he's gonna get
so
this.
far in the game. He's looking to make it 5. Gang caught out. It's
Out.
a triple for the C9 mid lane.
Fudge rather coming in from the mid lane as well to clean up the mid lane
You know-
minion wave, and no one realistically speaking should be able to contest this.
I love
They
me a
should
gem.
beat Cloud9 in a
And I
very
always want
favorable
gens to
position,
succeed.
Not only going into taking down the tier 2,
What is
but
gem?
also towards the soul that is respawned.
My nigga got nah. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. It's 2 to 8. 20 minutes in. 23, excuse me. And our Jin has. Well. DFG's fucking Jim has 0 kills.
3 minutes.
I'd be depressed.
Nowhere near that last fray in the top lane. 7,000 and a bit gold lead now for Perks as he goes in. Unbreakable will stolen away from the Alistar. Anything you can do, Perks can do better right now as they push in the mid lane. C9 looking to close
do it, Arya.
out
Ooh.
lickety split. It's the inhibitor tower falls as well. Ebby continues to push in the side lane. He does have
Fucking
TP,
Silas,
but how
man.
much are you going to give up for Ebby to get at least a little bit more gold? Inhibitor in the mid lane falls. C9 just want to close this one out as quickly as they can, let's be honest, because Evie continues to not be with the team, and they've jumped onto
Ain't no
Gangs.
way!
The Unbreakable will match Gangs of his own. Supreme display of talent misses Aria. Gangs still alive. C9 now looking to dive, as Aria has to jump away. Second inhibitor.
That shit
Their
should not have
next
hit.
target.
Well, does fucking Alistair
It's
have
one
a
of the
big ass
things with
hitbox?
C9, they're so effective with that
That's
Baron
cap.
power play. We've seen it so many times. Their issues in the past used to be, oh, we can't get Baron. But this time around, against Detonation, Focus Me completely...
Need something miraculous. Need something
Flash.
pulled from a hat as Gang goes
Oh,
in.
fuck that
Supreme
guy.
display of talent disengages him. The Solar Flare coming out as well. No Unbreakable
The fuck?
will on that Alistair. No ult for him as the jump
Wow.
comes in from Perks into the 9 to the stopwatch. Crescent Guard
Excuse me.
tries to catch Alistair. No ult for him as the jump
shut back.
comes in from Perks into the 9 to the stopwatch. Crescent Guard tries to catch Perks out, but he's able to get away for the moment. Flashes out. Ebby gets the stun onto one. Blabber will fall. DFM have one kill in this fight so far. Curtain Call coming out as well as Fudge is forced away. Aria jumping in. Fudge low. Aria will dash back out.
And that's the closest you're going to get a Detonation Focus Me in that fight.
C9 just in such a strong position right
Jim
now.
still got
As
no
you say,
kill.
like,
Man's got an assist though.
Unicorns.
Unicorns, thank you. Earlier on today, we're still in a very strong position to make it to the knockout stage, but C9 are vying for that first spot, and Aria
Jeez, that's
once
GG.
again vying to die. Second death this summer on the LeBlanc as the chase goes on. Ebby forced away towards the top side. He's going to nab and not get a stun. Perks diving double nexuses into 3, and he's just too damn tanky. You just can't kill him. Gang
What the
oh,
fuck?
Perks gets another double, and C9 announce themselves on the world stage with a win versus DFM. They're going to play with their food a little bit on the Nexus here. Unipon forced back.
Wow.
The minions will do the work for Cloud9 as the curtain call comes out. And
It's on curtain
Vulcan
call.
will damage. Counter curtain call. Perks can't hit the target. Nexus falls.
Wow.
With the win.
Wow.
This Detonation Focus Me will bring out Vayne mid. Normans has these unconventional picks.
Vayne mid.
There's a mid laner that would do it.
That's
I
true.
believe it would be Normans.
I'll give you that one. Vakan is the final pick here for Galatasaray. We'll see.
I thought that nigga said Vayne, man. I don't know if they kill yourself.
Okay,
Okay, hold on. So I just want to say this. So this is I don't even know what fucking game this is. Like 7, game 7. Game 6. I don't know. There's another LeBlanc, another Ezreal. Wait. There's a Gwen.
Just because.
I want to see this.
If they want to take this fight, and Anasik continues to step forward, has to subjugate, has that level 6. Boss trading with Crazy off towards the top side. Hallowed Grand going to do a lot of work. Rift Herald secured. Boss jumps away. And, flash forward here. There's the stun card. They're looking for Boss. He's already used the hookshot wall dive. Hexagon made him coming out as well.
One
The
more.
Boss is ticking. And the Ignite will not quite be enough to secure that kill. However, the Rift Herald will tank up this tower. Santa's coming in from the side. No man's there.
R.
There's the first bandage. Just
Oh, he
Sting is
didn't
able to
have
take
it.
the First kill. Second and third go over to Galatasaray, though, as an Anasik is now underneath the tower. We'll be able to get one in response, but that's a great play there for Galatasaray. They get the Rift Tower charging in.
That shit was
They got
kinda
3
cold.
plates in the top lane, and they managed to pick up 3 kills.
Yeah, so they're still gonna get the plates here.
That
The
shit was
gold
kinda
is
far.
being shared,
Okay.
and down towards the bottom side of the map, Argonaut is finally getting some gold for himself. He's quite slow. They don't mind just waiting around for these next types of objective, but I would love to see.
Right now, it's Crazy who will be the target of Unicorns of Love's attentions. Destiny available for Balulu. Crazy underneath the tower. Hallowed Path coming in. There's the gate as well from Balulu. Looking for the Sun card. Will lock up one. Santa's shot falls to the tower. Crazy survives. Balulu pops the stopwatch. No man's coming in. Flash into the distortion. Gets enough
Okay.
damage to kill off Crazy, but Ananasik
I was about to say.
now on the wrong side of the rift. He's dead. Boss, you dive too deep. You have died too greedily. Another kill. Oh, wow.
No way.
Galatasaray just all over the map. They're just wiping the floor with the Unicorns of Love. They're mopping them up.
And that's the individual lead we always talk about with Galatasaray. I mean, Mojito might even go for another.
Shadow Assault will slow him down, and No Man's able to distort away. Should be able to get to safety here underneath this tower.
But in the end, very, very...
Only for Galatasaray at the 12-minute mark. Well, 4,500 if we're being precise.
Here we
As the
go.
TP comes in, and you said you wanted to see more action from Galatasaray. Well, they are pulling the trigger at every opportunity, and they are firing shots at Unicorns of Love. No Man's forced away. Santa's trying to dodge away as well, but No Man's ticking down with the Ignite will die to the cards. The deck is stacked against them as Galatasaray continue to push forward.
Any leverage or any extra golden experience, and now we finally start seeing Mojito excel himself in the jungle.
And the problem for Unicorns of Love is, unless you hit either a chain or a bandage toss, this is what's going to happen. You're going to chase and you're going to chase after Mojito, and you are going to die because you chase. You can't lock down a Talon. Destiny coming in from Balulu. Ananasik, third time he dies in 14 minutes of action. He has been totally shut down. This is a pick he was undefeated on in his home region. Now he's sitting at 1-3-2.
Yeah, it's not the first time today, though. We're hearing about undefeated champions go defeated finally when they face a stronger opponent, and Galatasaray, they're just excelling that pressure. We talked about the windows that you would have on Ananas to be able to take it. But in the top side, you are finally starting to see some light because the Crazy was down so long towards the bottom side.
Galatasaray versus C9.
That does already sound.
I want to see some Gwen shit. I want to see.
Challenge for first in the group. It's going to be a close one as here they go once again. And the bullet time comes out, and Unicorns of Love have to flash like Neo from the Matrix. Boss coming in with the Hexagol Ultimatum, but the TP's going to join them up. Alive was the target there for Boss. He manages to survive for a very long time. In the end, he will fall. And Galatasaray with it a couple of times in the first game.
I want to see some Gwen action.
Mojito will secure this. Doesn't actually have the smite, but able to take it in time. That's the Ocean, and as you say, yeah, it's very respectful from Crazy, as you say, shoring up some of the weaknesses we perhaps saw from them in the TCL, some of their foibles, some of their flaws. Crazy.
But it's still going to be so difficult because, yeah, you're going to be forced to start off the objective, and then Galatasaray, they can collapse on you. Zergsting does have flash.
There goes Mojito, and Anasik is stunned up. He's going to have to flash away, and that dragon is ripe for the taking, but Zergsting's already dead. Alive, forced off towards the top side as well. Stun card going on to Anasik, as well as the dragon secure. That's Ocean Soul for Galatasaray, and in a 3v4, No Man's forced away. Argonaut dead, and Anasik running for the hills. No Man's goes off towards the top side. Doesn't really matter that Unicorns of Love got an equal trade in that fight. They lost the soul, and because of that, well, No Man's going to lose his life as well. Stun card, wild cards, he missed.
It's that.
Fine.
I mean, might be a longer chase, but I mean, he should be able to run him down here. He's got the rapid fire cannon. Zergsting is coming out from the base as well, and
Okay.
I mean,
No Man's. Okay.
Is that
See
execute?
you. Oh, that's actually well played by No Man's. Good job getting the execute. However, does mean that he is a little bit mismatched with the rest of his team's death timers. Boss going in here as Anasik tries to join the fight. Mojito trading onto Boss. Boss will get the shutdown. Crazy going in, but the hookshot wall dive will get.
And that is the Galatasaray way. They like to take it slow. They like to not risk it until they find a team fight where they know they can outplay them.
Well, Mojito tried to jump away here, but the chains are going to land. Santa's on the chase as well with Curse of the Stand Mummy. Mojito might be caught out. Rampage happens as Balulu is able to kill off Argonaut. Mojito still in the midst of 4 will go down. 1-for-1 trades so far in this fight. Balulu still on the chase.
You are
Gold
kind
card locked
of.
in. Santa's locked down. Crazy jumping forward, and Santos goes in, sacrifices himself for the good of the team. He will fall. And Anasik and No Man's survive off towards the top side. Boss will be shut down.
He's just going to parkour all his way down to the Baron pit.
Balulu has that stun card locked in. Crazy stepping forward. There we are. Trundle stunned up. Baron disengaged from Galatasaray, deciding they didn't want to fight it without their jungler. No Man's does have that Banshees, is able to jump away. The exhaust going down, and Alive is on the chase. No Man's dashes back straight into the waiting arms of Balulu, who will secure his 5th kill of the game. Of 19 kills, he has been involved in 16 of them on this Twisted Fate.
It does slow down a potential Baron, but Balulu, he does have TP. Yes, exactly. He's just going to go for it immediately. I mean, you have more members now. You can still contest it. And Anasik, no flash, though, so they need to find some sort of way to get into the pit.
Dude, Ezreal sucks.
To kill someone.
Why? Why the fuck are people playing Ezreal? Why? I don't get it. Am I missing something? Is Ezreal like OP? Is he busted right now? Fucking hell, hold on. I guess this is fucking Google. There we go. Alright. 11:20. Let's do the 80 carry roll. Huh? Wait, what is... Hold on.
Santos does not have Curse of the Sad Mummy. It's about to come up. Cool down, and the bullet time will kill off Argonaut.
I mean, there's fucking Ezreal. He just got fucking killed.
Baron down to 2,000. Ananasic without flash, without a way into the pit.
Bro, look at the death count, bro. It's 8 to 20.
We'll have to give this one up. When you're 10,000 gold.
All right, what is Ezreal? He's building. Dude, Divine Sunderer Ezreal should not be a fucking thing. No. 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 This should not be a fucking thing. God, no, bro. This should not be a thing. Fuck.
Perhaps you'd be hoping you picked up a little bit more throughout it. Double up is going to land out onto Argonaut. He is forced back underneath this tower. Single auto attack takes him down to half of his health pool. Boss forced down towards the bottom side of the fight. Meanwhile, Crazy continues.
My money's on however the fuck you say
this cannon minion
this
and
GS team.
Tower, and that is the mid lane inhibitor tower down. No man's jumping forward. Bululu continues to have that gold card of death locked above his head, and as soon as it goes down, Unicorns of Love can step up.
There's just nothing they can do about it. The waves necessarily not even that saying. Crazy was taking care of the tier 2 turret while the rest of them was just knocking down the
Look at that
tower.
fucking
Now, as a
pitiful
five-man
damage.
unit, they're just gonna take care of the last one down towards the bottom lane.
So here's the problem if you're Unicorns. You see that damage No Man's just did? It's gone already because Galatasaray just healed up straight away with the Ocean Soul. They then get a kill onto Santos. They then get a kill onto Boss. And Galatasaray, the TCL representatives, are looking to close out the day undefeated. 2-0 is the scoreline that will be read tomorrow by Shocks. Galatasaray in such a strong position as they continue to push in. Double inhibitors down. Baron buff remains for 50 seconds, and Ananasic, No Man's, and Argonaut really can't defend against this. Second Nexus tower goes down. Galatasaray, defying many's expectations, go undefeated on day one.
It's huge for Turkey.
Sheesh. 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 Alright, now we gotta do... Nah. Timeout. Timeout. We gotta do day 2. Part 1. Yes, me. Day 2, part 1.
Could be really anything right now, though, in this meta. I'm not going to play guesses because it's going to be the Aatrox coming in.
Okay,
Here
alright,
on
so I started...
R5.
Alright,
This
I
is gonna
started
give
to
this
watch this,
competition so
and
much.
this is a video that was like, bro, I need to do, like... I need to make content on this and do a fucking reaction, stream, video, whatever the fuck.
And that's where I expect
Alright, we
this game to
chose
start to
stream. I'll
really
just chop
kind of
this shit
take
down,
off.
but...
And if Peace don't
Okay.
contest those early
You know what,
objectives,
never mind.
Live Esports are gonna, oh, well,
Because this
we're getting
fucking...
aggressive before I can even finish it.
Yeah, getting in there
The
with Yabu,
Talia
not a bad idea.
is
They're
about
just
to do
trying
some
block
crazy
off
shit
for
in like a
his
minute.
AD carry. It does a good job of that, but keep in mind, look at the gigantic wave that they're missing right now.
No,
Just
yeah.
the bottom lane of Peace just doesn't get to get in there. Soviet's
That
looking
shit's
for
crazy.
a solo kill here, and he's gonna just to get ahead here.
Oh, I think this is it.
It's
Yeah,
really
yeah, this is
crazy
it. This is
watching
it.
Work, you know, when he's got this big of a lead across the board.
Alright.
Vista.
So they get, okay, cool. One of them dies. Vista, the Mumu gets clapped.
Tristana, and she's gonna come out
Okay,
as
boom.
well.
Boom.
This
Wait a minute.
little bit too excited as here comes Talia, though, looking to get the kills. There's the smite, and there is the second one going into the hands.
Bruh.
Deft as he picks up
That
the
shit
Judas
was
Bomb Lane.
crazy.
The Beasts are getting this Rift Herald as we speak.
Holy
Yeah. They will pick
fuck.
up the Rift Herald, but it's going to be at the cost of all that extra turret plating at the bottom side of the map, as well as this Drake. It'll be Unalived first
Jesus.
of the game. So, you know, in terms of what you gain here as Peace, it's a nice consolation prize. But given how these lanes are going, will you ever really be able to drop that Herald is a question we'll have to wait for the answer for. Because where do
Who
you
the fuck is Chovy? What the fuck was that?
But given
Who
how
was
these
that
lanes are
Azir
going,
movement?
will you
Yeah.
ever really be able to drop that Herald is a question we'll have to wait for the answer for, because where do you end up getting value out of a Rift Herald when you're this far behind? That's why I called it the consolation prize, is Bob's going to rotate up here, but look at the respect shown from Morgan.
Yeah, and Willer's down on the bottom side, and now Peace even get confirmation of that, so extremely safe will be Bob and Visitachi, until, of course, Vista does come up here with his ultimate as the Drowsy is put in, and Bob is super low, but they do have a lot of damage, but not enough. It was a good play mechanically. Like, Violet, he was the one who buffered damage, but not.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was this Lilia,
as the Drowsy is put in,
probably would
until,
have
of course,
fucking left.
Vista does come up here with his ultimate as the Drowsy is put in, and Bob is super low, but they do have a lot of damage, but not
Damn,
enough. It was
bruh.
a good play mechanically. Like, Violet, he was the one who buffered the jump under the turret that got Vista into a dire spot.
Uh-oh.
He's the one that jumped back in for the kill.
Okay,
And speaking of which, they're
Rakan.
going for it again.
Oh,
but
here comes
again,
Talia.
Willer is down on the bottom side, and they cannot get the kill onto Vista.
Wait, R.
It's just gonna
Please,
be another
please.
kill
Oh.
into Willer's pockets as they're looking for more. The Make It Rain will slow him down, and that bandage will get the job done. Another couple of kills for Humble Life in the bottom lane.
Some plate gold going over here to Bob and Tally, though, in mid. We'll be able to
What
stop
the
that last plate
fuck?
from going
Bro,
down. Here.
pro
Looks like
play
Chovy will.
is
So
some
a little bit of
crazy
value
shit.
Here, but I mean, when you're looking at the greater scheme of things here across the map, if you look at some of those CS numbers, you know, I avert your eyes, unfortunately, if you're a Peace fan.
Well, avert your eyes if you are a Def fan. He has no health and no mana as he is trying to get those kills or those shots down. But Bobip is going to get a very nice shutdown.
Okay.
He was 2-0 and 2 was Deft. And Bob's just going to pick up that money, so we'll be able to finish that first item early as Morgan's getting to work. The dominance will be forced here. Visitachi just trying to survive.
Down those objectives like I was talking about in draft, straight up in the lane here.
What?
As Deft is going to take now a 2,000 gold lead as this tower falls.
Christ.
His split pushing win condition and the ability to threaten is going
All right,
to be
Morgan.
really
Let's see what you
nullified
got,
by the
big
fact
boy.
that Morgan is now starting to become very fed, and the fact that they have a Talia that can
Oh,
easily
yeah.
match this. And Tally, I speak of him.
Okay, here we go. Willer getting jumped on, but Morgan is only going forward. Willer is in so much trouble as the 2v1 will come into effect. Here comes the rotation from the side of Humble Life, and Deft is here. And again,
that
he is the
fucking
scariest member. Where
Amumu
did that guy
Q.
go? As poor Rakan
Oh,
is not going to be healthy
fuck.
enough to survive against this, and neither to this. And I think that map vision control to the side of Humble Life is helping them identify that rotation.
Yeah, just a missed ward there. Unfortunately, not able to sweep that one away. They stand on it. You can see Morgan is just getting free pushed with this Herald that was taken earlier, just moments ago, and no one is responding to this at the moment. Willer is here too, and the problem with the Aurelia split push is, yes, you can get a little bit done here, but you're always under fear that Willer is
Turret, not wasting any time or letting any of these solo laners of peace get online.
Yeah, Unlife Esports are really just kind of speed running the game almost in its most efficient way. Is Morgan's got a really nice flank angle here, needs to be respected. This is such a terrifying moment here for Peace because they don't know where that Aatrox is lurking. Just gonna take the Wolves for now. Do have Tally with teleport, so he's able to free farm on the bottom side of the map right now, which is great news for him as they're able to successfully defend this turret. Morgan, though, still lying in wait.
Oh boy. I knew that Deft was itching to just use that ultimate because, I mean, why not? Well, we're going to see Peace go for one last try here as see you later, Bobip just immediately gets blown up by the misfortune. And nobody on the side of Humble Life is going to go down.
Right, I mentioned it earlier, it still hasn't happened. And if you're a Peace fan, you might be frustrated going, wow, we just got gapped, you know, it's Chovy, what are you going to do? Respect Chovy is showing here, knowing that Aladoric is very likely nearby. He's able to identify that, and Tally will actually grab a little bit of extra gold here in this turret. And as we look at the next few moments here for Peace, get taken, you're losing out as well. Visitachi does have teleport in the side lane, but it can be easily interrupted if he decides to try to come in late. And this is actually a 4v4 fight Unlife Esports would love to take.
Oh, look at this. Bobip, he found his entry, and this is the moment he wanted to find. They get Willer, and Vista's getting taken down here quickly as well. Humble Life are falling apart, and Peace found the perfect engage. It's down in the bottom side. We do have Morgan going toe-to-toe with Visitachi. Visitachi actually just showing him his heels. Humble Life still with the lead, and they find a nice little macro maneuver is what time as there is a ward in the pit, and Life will be looking for the follow-up. It's going to be the turn from the side of Peace as they are looking for the kill on the Morgan, but that's not going to work out as the bullet time comes in. It does huge damage from over the wall. And Life will clean up the river fight, and now they can take that Baron.
I mean, look, if you're Peace, you're running out of money, you're at the casino, you're going to bet it all on purple, and there's no real great play to make here. You can't get back to defend your base quickly enough against the onslaught that is the mid push that Hanwha Life Esports have. You know they have vision on the Baron. You know you probably don't have a fast enough clear, but if they hesitate, if they choke...
Fuck. All right, sorry about that. Had a phone call. And I think it is time. Yes, it is. It is time. So, in case anybody, if I clip this down, if you see this on YouTube, whatever, living in Southwest Oklahoma is great because you just get hit with random tornado watches just out of the fucking blue. And I think I heard the first thunder of the night. So I'm going to go open my window, let my dogs out before it starts sweeping the house up. And I'll be right back. Do I have a be right back thing? But I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Momentarily. Then I gotta go let my muddies in. Alright, cool.
For just a minute, maybe you get a free Baron, you get those empowered recalls, you can turn the game. It does not happen, but you can't fault him for trying.
Well, not this time around, as Willer and Morgan.
What is Chovy?
Oh,
it's 2-0.
You can
Okay.
see that Peace were desperate to try to take this Mountain Soul away from Hanwha Life, at least deny it for yet. We're talking about it before Worlds, but now it's becoming more and more apparent with every game we see it, just how powerful that ultimate can be. But let's take a look at the teleport as Hanwha Life.
What the fuck?
That ultimate can be. But let's take a look at the teleport. Just how powerful that ultimate can be.
Okay, first of all, Lilia.
You see it, just how powerful that ultimate can be. But let's take a look.
Her health bar literally blew up.
At the teleport as Hanwha Life want to go
What
forward.
the fuck? Oh yeah, this game.
And in goes Vista. stuff. The flank tries to go on Chovy, but he has a stopwatch, and that will be enough to save his life and win this game for Homolife Esports. Peace are routed. They have nowhere to go. Violent is trying to survive here in the pit, and he will be able to. But only him as Aladoric. Oh, what? He let him live. What a nice guy. Actually let him live, and he walked away. There you go. Okay, well, that's going to be game number 1. Easily going into the hands.
Huh?
There you go. Okay, well, that's going to be game number 1. Easily going into the hands of Esports. Even a little BM at the end. They get
What the
that final
fuck?
kill, and they will secure their
Oh,
second win.
hell
They need
no.
more AP damage just up front. Obviously, if you
Ale. Shouts out to the person I call Ale. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to you. For real, for real. Anyway.
if you do throw it into the mid lane, which is what this
We
could
go-
do. Fair League of Legends, just head to head here. Grepthar has been landing some nice stuns, and actually they did see the Lulu. Tarzan just pops the Predator. They have Iwani nearby, but they may not know about Titan. It's a 3-on-3 heads up going in here. Tarzan taking a little bit too much damage, and that is first blood. Given over to Titan. We also got a
Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Yeah. 752 win. I want to see motherfuckers with the...
Make sure you go on Twitter and hashtag Verizon 5G all chat, and you can.
Hey, yo!
You go on Twitter.
Did he just...
hashtag
He just
Verizon
E'd
5G
into that
all
shit.
chat, and you can have your message read here
Oh.
on live studio. So here we go. We got an engagement.
That's an easy
Both defend the
1v3.
Rift Herald and rotate into deny
From a
this trade.
bronze
You can do
player,
both, so
that's
extra
an
gold
easy
going in there with
1v3.
those plates. They grab
You
this
win
first
those.
Infernal very
Is that
late
another
into the game,
cannon?
but still, the
I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to. Top. Huh? Why? Anyway, okay. He's at least A tier. Okay. On this, what is, oh, it's pro guides. Okay. So it's legit. It's legit. They have him as SA tier. Why? 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 If you play Singed or TK top, you deserve to be locked the fuck away. Never to be seen again.
lead continues here for Red Canids. Nice
All right.
macro play.
We back.
Yeah, still absolutely fantastic.
We'll do it for right now.
This top lane a little bit less good
Woo!
for the
Woo!
Ego as we got an all in. Ale just he had to not
Ale.
step up and take all that free damage as
Oh,
he's trying to
here
get
comes.
another ward
Boom.
down, but he might be
Boom.
even in more hurt here. Has no flashes available. He
Where's Jace at? I think Ale's the only dude playing Jace, yeah. Jace is B tier. Well, Ale is just a fucking madman.
face checks the warded brush. And unfortunately for him, the timing was perfect for LNG. The roam up to the top side.
Ryan Aegis.
Will pick up the
Okay.
Red Cannon's top laner once again. And even
yeah.
looking for a little bit more. They're trying to extend onto the Xin Zhao here. Aegis alone in the jungle.
Oh, wait.
He's going to have to use that ultimate, and now he is going to flash over to his Aurelia as they're getting back in here, actually. As we do have the Vanguard's edge, and a stun landing. The damage is there on top. Atari have our MasterCard first mythic game. I believe it was one of those eclipses that did get built.
No way.
Be surprised if it was the Jace, as we do have a one-on-one here, and Tarzan is
Especially one that does not have those two summoners. This is where you cast your mind back to that moment in the mid lane where he was almost. Tarzan's going to pick up a second kill here. This will also, of course, with that extra pressure on the map, give them a second Drake. And LNG are really starting to take all the vision away from the bottom side of the map.
Yeah, and you really need to keep in mind that this has all happened in the last. Then they got the summoners and the kill onto T-Tom.
I keep looking out the window, make sure it's not like.
So alongside of that, they
blow
get
my
the
car
call
away.
Drake, and everything is just slowly
Feeding here for
Not
LNG,
him.
you know, they are able to.
Oh, the Lulu.
Red Cannons here put
Oh,
the
she's so
pressure on in the
behind.
middle of the red side jungle, while also Guigo gets free turret
Relic
pressure
shield
there.
just
He
finished.
grabs the turret itself there on the bottom side of the map. So we're going to see a big teleport flank.
This is gigantic. And look at the engage onto two of them. Jojo and Aegis getting totally caught out here in their own jungle. Aegis now trying to turn it around. He's not able to.
Because he was pushing so deep that even he can't help. Gigo comes in to teleport, but the fight is over before he can actually pop his ultimate and make an impact.
Well, we do have a fight here. As of course we did take a look at that new Axe Effect replay, but now we're just taking a look at the new effect of the Lulu dying as she just immediately does go down. And this
Okay. Okay. Bruh. That, oh my god, bruh. Oh man.
This is getting dicey very quickly for the side of Red Cannons. They're just getting caught all over the map, and LNG, they're an LPL team, and they are just finding you everywhere on this one. As we
there's the range.
With these itemizations they're having.
Bro,
two
LNG is
You've got a Gragas.
goated.
But you can see
Motherfuckers
LNG
2-0.
are doing a pretty good job of spreading
Looks like they're
themselves
finna be
out
3-0.
themselves, but maybe a little bit too much. This dragon is getting low. It's looking good to go into the hands of He's not gonna get it. Have they
All it's gonna take is
overextended
one
the
canister.
question. Titan looking for the bullet time over the wall, not gonna go down, and you can see the first
Damn.
coming in, and now the cannon just disappears as Icon isn't even needed. And that is the pick you need. You take down Aurelia, you take down Kennen, and all of a sudden, that flank and team fight potential of Red Cannon is just taken away.
I mean, Giga wanted to use a slicing maelstrom there. That's why he was walking forward.
Gold in their pockets as well, as Icon is in a little bit of a funky situation, and he did use.
Imagine.
Just push in and wait for this kill potentially. Titan, if he took that wrong side, he's still gonna die.
To stop this Baron.
MF just got fucking
no
kaboom.
vision. So what could be the case right now, even though they are finishing this Baron, is what happened the last 3 times when Red Cans didn't have any
siege potential just with Jace.
I mean, Gragas too, and the Lucian can obviously just pop his ultimate on anyone who gets nearby.
They can't touch you. Just stop the flank.
One more
should be totally fine.
One more chance for Red Cans here. Grab there on the flank.
Oh, Icon's playing with this food too. He's even going in on this one. Not sure about that, but he's got the follow-up. Nice wild growth, and finally we see this.
Oh, this Zed is dog shit. Actually, no, he's not. He's not dog shit. This little bitch right here fucked this game plan up. But if that was me, I'd be breaking my keyboard. Let's watch again. Boom, hit his RM. Okay, boom, he's got it. Boom, about to kill the polymorph. That I really did use her R. Didn't need to.
Maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago, because now it's just a little bit too little too late, as Ale is still full health, nearly kills Jojo. Jesus, gonna almost take him down, and this might just be LNG winning here. They still have this Baron.
Oh shit.
And they are going to be able to poke this one
shit.
down. Another nice knock up from the Rakan as Ale goes in, the team goes in. And everybody's just looking to wipe them up here in the fountain. As we still have Baron, remember, guys. They're just going to go ahead, take down the 2 turrets, and look to end this game and take their 3rd victory of Plains here for Group A at the World's Plains Group Stage.
LNG with a rocky start to the beginning of this game. They played the Zed mid for Icon. Leona better because
It's raining.
strong counter pick for lane. You've got the Xayah already very strong.
I gotta make a point. I have to make a point real quick. That I have to do this. Where is he? Stop playing Aphelios! You know what? Stop. Please. Stop it. Stop it. Please. Please make it stop. Please make this shit stop. Dude. Please, this can't keep being a thing. Like, he's a pro, okay? He's a pro. I got it. I understand. I get it. I am not a pro, which I also understand. I get it. But I do at least play Aphelios somewhat. And he is fucking garbage. He sucked dick. Doesn't matter if you have red, white. Doesn't matter if you have the fucking flamethrower and gravitum. Doesn't matter if you have the flamethrower and crescendum. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you have the fucking green, red. Doesn't matter. Aphelios is dead right now. He's dead. He's unplayable. He is actually unfucking playable. Do you want to see something? He is the very last champ in C tier. Look at what the fuck? This is bot, right? Okay. Okay, so some of these are questionable. Some of these are definitely questionable. But look at all the plethora of better options you can get than fucking Aphelios. And it breaks my heart to say this because I love Aph. He is the coolest fucking champion in the game. Besides Big Daddy Viego. But he's so cool. He is a fucking depressed E-boy assassin. The dude is a hitman. And he's a dog shit, bro. Yeah, 200 years, whatever. Yeah, you can just get fucking your Infernum R like 5. You got R a whole fucking team, and they just die. Okay, great. I see that, and I've definitely done it before. My power might go out. But the amount of scaling you have to fucking do to get there is not worth it. It is not. At all. You'd be better off playing Yasuo or Yone in the fucking bot lane. Hell, probably even Aurelia. Shit, as much as I think this champ's dog shit, you'd probably be better off playing... Wait. That's why. Okay. Okay, this looks a lot better. But still, this does not justify Aphelios' cause at all. What do they have? What do they have as his build? Kraken Slayer. Kraken Slayer Aphelios. Kraken Slayer Aphelios. I mean, sure. No. No. Philios is not good. He's fucking not, dude.
Strong into this matchup, so
I just...
this is my biggest issue with the Rakan. If you took the Thresh,
We'll
I'm okay with it.
see.
You
We'll
take
see
the
what
5 even,
fucking
you have a lot of pick potential.
White Lotus
And
can
there are a
do.
lot of those minions, they do have to back away. Only getting
This
the
better be the
heal out of
rawest
Violet,
motherfucking-
in fact, so not even getting any
Rawest
flashes
app
there.
I've ever seen. Oh, goddamn.
Once again, it's all action in the mid lane.
All right, getting in there on to Cody.
Speaking
and
of,
Team.
I don't
where's
think you wanna
action?
commit with Cody nearby. This is actually really risky.
Ooh, Ackerman's here, and so is White Lotus. They're just gonna jump onto this.
Y'all see how little damage he just did with his fucking fuck, I don't even remember the name of that fucking gun. But did you see how much
Ooh,
how
Ackerman's here,
little damage he did with that?
Lotus, they're just gonna jump onto this guy. Even
It's just so difficult. Emotes flashed here because they know stealing this one away is basically unrealistic at this point. They're going for it.
Oh, the guy's got that ultimate. The Mega Gnar could not come any sooner. He's begging for it. Here it is, and he's gonna get them against the wall. The two will immediately go down, and Bobbin is no different. The sleep comes in way too little, and way too late.
Give it to him.
Triple kill already for Bugax, and they're looking for a bit more.
Boom. Double stuns there. The follow-up from Ackerman. So perfectly done in the choke point like that. They were the ones coming in.
We got more fighting. They're trying to burst down Cody before any of
Can't
this
kill,
goes.
I
and
mean-
he will get down, actually. Solid Snake as well. In a lot of trouble in
2
Infinity.
and 3, but that doesn't really tell the story of his lead against Cody because he's 40 CS up right now. And all of those minions crashing into the mid turret means less gold for Cody.
Bugax already has his
Red buff.
DS.
Vizichachi has no flash right now. He's just good.
So it's, oh my god. 12-13 in, he's already got his DS. And Jace has nothing. He's got a serrated dirk and a vampiric scepter. And a fucking tear?
Gonna get run down in the top. This is something they even talked about in that recent interview with Bobbitt. Like, they need to win these lanes and get a comfortable spot in the mid game. As I say that, but Tali's getting CC'd down. The Vanguard's in from the Silas doing.
We just have to get to those fights first, and they have to stave the bleeding before then. They're looking for a fight on Tali right
We've
now.
seen Aphelios one time.
Bait him in for the Leona, but guess what? Solid Snake's here too. Nice dodge by Tali. He's trying to buy time for the Lilia to make his way up here as a sleep.
Woo!
Both of them, the Lee Sin trying to flash away, but it's not going to be enough. Swift up by the Lilia. Big Gnar to the
burn
wall, but
damage,
Bugax is just a little bit burnt, quite literally. And yeah, just really doing a good job, I think, playing around Bugax.
Hey, you wanna know something crazy? Where's Aphelios at?
Strung out here at the moment.
Oh, he's finally mid. He's somewhere
Shut down
not...
by the Lilia. He's still very impressive, and he's actually looking for
You
more.
won't jump the wall. You won't jump the wall.
Down the fort on the top side of the map, but every time resources are committed to kill him, I mean, he's only died once this game. Every time that happens, go to those real 5v5 team fights, use that lead to gain advantages elsewhere, as White Lotus is alone.
Look at the damage!
Flash out of that one. If he didn't flash, he was so dead. So
Found
definitely
himself in against Tali. Really hurts Infinity's ability to use this Gnar power. And yes, they pick up the second Rift Herald, and they are going to be able to grab.
as you mentioned, it's just like you're not really going to.
Oh yeah, let me charge my phone. At least put it on the charger. Just in
that's a really
case
scary
my
thought,
power does go
especially
out.
because
Alright, where's the app? Where's Aphelios during
Here
this?
comes the Lee Sin.
Nowhere.
Nice kick over the wall, actually, into the
Actually,
stolen
where the fuck
solar
is he?
flare
I saw
from the
his...
Silas, so they get the Leona. As here we go.
Bro couldn't even get the motherfucking kill with his R.
Looks like Infinity want to go for the turn. It is against the Zaya.
Caliber.
Gonna be
There
easy
it
to
is.
lock down, but with the Mega Gnar, they're looking for Tali. As here comes Solid Snake. Gonna look for the slow at least, and this is quite the far chase. They might be able to get Tali, maybe, as Cody nearly dies to Violet, and Tali is still on the run. Not
Can be CC'd 100 to 0 if he is isolated
Oh,
while he's
Bugax
trying to
is
be
dead.
greedy. Meanwhile,
we're not wasting any
Oh,
time
wait.
getting into more fights. Bugax trying to go 1v1 with Vizichachi, but we got the teleport coming in, but it's not doing enough for the side of peace. And now that Silas is getting to work, but he's got Ignite onto him, and You see the damage here from Tally is just a little bit too much. Cody is going to get flashed on and hit down with that W. As now we do have the rotations coming in. We got Infinity.
Not the triple sleep.
As the sleep will go down and the Zonius is there for Bobbit, but where is the follow-up? It's just not there.
Here for Infinity. It's actually going to give them a free soul point. But it does feel
Aphelios
like
is still useless as a motherfucker. That was his first kill. It was his first kill.
Aphelios, who's got Crescendo and is just waiting. He's champing at the bit. And here we go. Speaking of which, they're going to get on top of the Leona, who has to blow her stopwatch. As now trying to go forward. The Solar player not able to do too much. And now we'll go to Leona first.
I know I'm not a fucking professional. I know. But watching this Aphelios is fucking tragic. Let's just go back, shall we? Alright, so you got Jace. Jace right here. Boom. Calibrum Q. Flashed R. Who? That was such a fucking wasted R. I'm gonna roll a fucking Pokemon roulette. Oh my god, I gotta shove it. Wow.
Now we'll go to Leona first as we have
Fucked
Bobbin
up.
getting wrecked on the top side, not able to survive for long enough. Tally is trying to go 1v5 quite literally. He's gonna get one, and now we have the Zaya looking for the turn. Unbelievable plays right now as the Aurelia goes in, but unfortunately gets stunned down. Maybe the dream is dead. Violet and Vizitachi trying to turn this one around, and they should be able to, but Bugax is way too fed as the red buff. Will it be enough? No, it will not. You know, sometimes it's enough, but sometimes when you're facing a Fed Aurelia, it is not. As we're seeing it engage right now onto the Jace. They're trying to drop.
Bruh, what does he have? I need to see what he has.
Take down the Jace. A huge sleep
Oh,
is coming
yeah,
in.
Aphelios
Let's see
is
if the
there.
Aurelia can get it done. Tally is in the back line doing so much damage, but he will eventually be taken out by Bugax. As we do not see the Aphelios this time, but Bugax is like, I don't care, I'm the AD carry. Unfortunately, not really able to stand up to Violet and his red buff. He is chasing.
And we're going to see...
Aphelios is dead. Bought Shilbo Collector and maybe an IE.
This Drake fight here, this is for Cloud Soul itself, not Cloud Soul Point. They've already gotten that.
Say overextend and you get
Saw
4
some
mats
lightning.
left by Bobbit, who's having yet a
Point here. Play around the fact that if you do lock up the Aurelia long enough, you might be able to kill a solid snake.
Oh man, he was backing on a ward, and that is not the time to be doing that.
Tally.
Over the wall with the ult flash, the kick not going to help out too much. Even nearly gets Cody into some trouble.
Itachi in good position to poke.
They're going to try to contest here, but as you mentioned, no smite, no hope of taking the Baron, and now you see the turn comes out here from the side of Peace.
Bro, look how fast Lily is. Oh my gosh.
Taking down the Gnar.
He couldn't even kill.
Getting a bit more, gonna force that cleanse out of White Lotus. Had to use a bunch of stuff to get that out, but you can see Peace
wait.
there, not done just yet. The flash comes in, big charm though, and now we got White Lotus actually kiting back. You gotta be careful about this. CP now coming in, but it looks like Peace, even though they get themselves into a little bit of a dangerous spot.
This is going to be really, really critical as it's timing out now. And this is when Peace are going to look to pounce. There's the Solar Flare.
Well, they want White Lotus. He doesn't have cleanse this time. If the stun went down, that could have been his doom, as the stun here from the Aurelia going to be missed, as we got Solid Snake on the backline, but he's being torn to shreds right now by the Zaya. And Infinity just a little bit out of sorts here as we
R.
the sleep onto the Aphelios.
Oh
And
my.
now will come
He already did nothing.
Cavalry pick the flash come in, the sleep onto the Aphelios.
Look, he swaps weapons. He's on the Infernum. R. And you know it's a R. You can see all the flames. No damage.
all of these bowling pins in one fell swoop as Tally now diving under the turret will be able to snipe this one. Actually, Chachi does pick it up, but with the Baron, they will be looking to end this game.
Oh, very, very close game, back and forth. But once Tally's lead started to snowball so much that he was practically immortal in these team fights, Babip's follow-ups were solid, and this is a very, very...
Hey, guess what, Infinity? You know why you lost? Because you let your fucking 80 carry play Aphelios. Oh, he had 332 CS. But did no goddamn damage. He did not shit for damage. Not shit for damage. Honestly, that's why you guys lost. In my honest, humble, bronze 2 ass opinion, you guys lost because you had Aphelios. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. White Lotus in the last game played MF and did substantially better. What possessed you to be like, oh, Aphelios? No, man. Come on, bro. And I was rooting for you to do such a fucking great job with the Aphelios. And he's not good.
A very tumultuous mid-game for P. Silas is extremely strong.
Oh,
you can
my
actually
God. Okay. No Aphelios. No Aphelios in this game. I had to make sure. I don't know shit about League.
It's a kind of one of the oldest tricks.
I've only been playing for a year and a half.
Chovy is losing in mid as that wave is just under turret range, and I don't think you're getting a pick here.
Here we go. They're going to get the teleport down on the bottom side, but this
it's Willer.
a little bit more dangerous for Habalife as
Oh,
Shoto's
shit.
leading the charge, but the damage is actually coming out from Deft as another teleport comes in, though. As the flash is good from Gigo. He's going to be able to get both of them with the counter-strike. As now, with the follow.
Anyway, at the end of the day, but this is such a great macro play. The trade-off, though, is the CS.
Damn, RP.
He's able to buffer it, but it doesn't matter when there's 3 of them in the top lane. Morgan is trying to survive. They're going to force a blast as we got action in the mid lane as well. Chovy trying to tank it up, and the damage is there, but
Upper mid for a little while himself to pick up some of the slack there. He's also finding himself behind in CS, but the kills are coming through as Morgan is collapsed on twice in this game.
Ignite, he's looking for it. The kill on Gigo, and he's
Willer is going to help clear up this dragon. It's going to be first straight going over to Hanwha Life Esports. Chovy's lead.
Room at least for Titan to do
it. What is Chovy? Chovy's playing Silas. What is he? Oh, shit.
Nice. Now we have the Destiny here on this one, but Chovy is right in front. Trying to stop this, trying to knock Aegis
That
away.
was yet
And it will be
bright
enough
flash
as they
of
do get
lightning.
the eye. As in comes Aegis, trying to look for a little bit more. Morgan is going to be frontlining. Here comes Willer. That wall does absolutely nothing, but it is going to buy some time for him to get in position. Yellow card comes in, but now look at Chovy and Vista going wild. Vista,
Even though he knows Jojo is there, he's like, yeah, whatever. That's 2/3 your health bar. We're gonna have to regen that up.
shot is going to miss. We're still going to drop this Rift Herald, though, as it does come down, and here comes the Destiny, but Gigo's so low, he doesn't have his ultimate. Oh, he's not going to be able to survive there. As you see, Aegis now trying to survive. They're trying to get this damage onto Morgan, and they finally do, but...
Chovy has a free lane. He's already ahead in CS. He's just trying to crash waves in. Here comes an engage from Vista.
Hey, they're going to try to make this happen. That's a lot of damage on a Jojo. Look at this support go, Vista. There are no brakes on this train, as he will finally go down. That's why you should probably put brakes on the train. Here's a teleport that's coming on in. Grepthar getting jumped on, not able to survive against the Kaisa, as now Morgan's getting into the fun. Gonna miss on that one, but it's fine because I suppose Def just gonna flash the wall and look for the kills.
The Noon Clipper and the Serrated Dirk, that's all he's got in this moment. But he knows it's enough to kill a Twisted Fate if he ults in. Like, this is the star power of Def, the experience, a player who's been in Worlds on multiple teams, playing in this play-ins here, and he's dominating.
Well, Chovy, he is gonna flash.
Hold on.
Yeah, with the Kingslayer, he's like, nope, don't have anti-heal just yet.
And even Life, honestly, but he is
Oh, he
grown up
W'd
so
out.
much this season.
Oh.
Morgan!
Just to add to the little bit of...
Teleport comes through, but like, it doesn't matter. It's more fighting in.
Here we go. They tried to get onto Vista. By the way, he has stopwatch, guys.
Let's do it, Chovy.
Chovy's going into 4, though, as he is somehow going to survive and try to turn it around with that Everfrost. Not quite the cleanest fight we've ever seen, as Red are trying to get...
Ah, Deft, you got freaking greedy.
Earlier, crashed him, but they didn't get the turret. Now Morgan's happy to sweep up the last.
Okay, just came up right now.
There he comes.
So here they go. As the Weaver's Wall will come in, but the Shintow turnaround is huge as the damage from the MF does basically nothing, but they kite it back. And Red Cannons have the damage here. The Jax in the front line now going extremely deep, but you have the follow-up from Jojo as well as Greftar. Super close fight as so many low health bars on the side.
Contest despite the ward being here. You know you don't have any other support, but this means that not only do Hanwha Esports trade up 2-1 in the fight, but they still get that Infernal.
Nice way to protect their MF, right? There are multiple ways you consider the Camille, you consider the Kai'Sa, the Sylas, right?
They arise. If Hanwha Esports play the rest of this game out perfectly, don't make any mistakes, don't extend, then it is.
Fortunately, finds that wall as they're trying to get on top of Vista here. He's just going to try to flash and doesn't have his aftershock. Finally he does, and that will be enough to keep him alive. As now Chovy and Morgan get a massive flank teleport behind the entire team. As Aegis is a little bit too
long. He can wrap around. Morgan can get in there too. And what was a really proactive play for Red Cannon this attempt means that they don't have the group up to actually contest.
Do I play Kai'Sa?
I mean, with a miracle, you could still pull it off here.
Do I play Kai'Sa?
The variance level has gone pretty low now. Hanwha Esports in firm control.
Yep, absolutely. And you see Greftar is trying his best to do some split pushing. He knows that he can't help stop the onslaught of the Red Bull Baron power play from the side of Hanwha Esports. It's just going to balloon extremely fast and furiously. And as you mentioned, I mean, Infernal Drake on any of these champions is going to be huge as trying to get the root here. Chovy is going to miss literally everything, but he has another stun.
Sheesh.
A lot of these scenarios, I mean, you could see how
Dude, Talia's busted. Or at least Willer's Talia.
Backline, Jojo gets a huge ultimate, but look at Chovy just rip through the entire front line with that stolen bullet time, and that is going to be enough to put the nail in the coffin. Hanwha Esports will be winning this game as they take down the enemy jungler. Hanwha Esports will end up in this group of the playing stage at 3-1 after they take down the Red Cannons right here.
They firmly put themselves in pole position for that second place spot. Second highest seed you can get going into that final match to put yourself in the group stage. Hanwha Life, bit of a rocky start against LNG, their Infinity Esports game.
Damn. Shit. The stream restarted. Oh, the depression. Oh, the depression. Oh no. It's the storm. The storm is depressing me. Alright, do we watch day 2? Do we watch day 2? Do we? Silly.
Everyone's.
The fuck? Let me go. I'm gonna go feed my dogs. And then we'll come back. And then we'll watch. Bro, it's literally the same champs. This... Not worth it. Not worth the ban. You need to ban yourself for banning this motherfucker. I'm sorry. Who banned him? Fuck was that? I'll be right back. Hey, you wanna hear something crazy? Alright, check this shit out. Let's see. Alright, cool. So it might actually, hold on. I wanna try. I think the fucking beat is copywritten, so I won't play it through the actual. Alright, check this shit out.
Wasted potential.
Alright, my little brother made this shit and it slaps.
Crushes your spirit. It really does. It crushes your spirit.
Come on, little nigga, do what I say. So riding around with a whole lot of Dracos, feel like I'm party. Release the click on, I'm in the mood, cause I want some space. So feel like shit Cardi, smoke him in a race, bro. She tell me come over, cause you wanna taste, bro. All of you niggas is way too basic. I'm asking God, can I please make it? I'm YJ, the way I got face, I'm cookie your son. You wanna taste? Hotter than summer's the way I can take it. Nigga, she a monster, we gotta case it. Can't kick a niggas all night, I'll beat her down. Is she alright? You was a hoe, I'm not gonna fight. I'm so inspirational, please call me fight. Shane son, still nigga soul, riding around with a whole lot of bros. Like I'm broken rubber, you finna have hoes. I just go to sleep and eat cereal bowls. I gotta get money and stay on my feet. Your girl is over, she stay on my meat. I just got a case, I got about 3. This nigga keep talking, hit him in his feet. Riding around with a whole lot of Draco. Nigga keep talking, he do what I say. So feeling like Cardi, release the Clayco. Nigga keep talking, get hit in the space bar. Nigga keep talking, no, this cat rat riding around with a Glock in my backpack. Nigga keep talking, get hit with the backpack. Riding around with a whole lot of scat packs. This my first song, nigga, I ain't done. Riding around, shooting to the sun. Riding around, this shit ain't just fun. I'm finna blood, I'm like a damn gun. She way too hard, I gotta go crazy. You niggas sounds like drinking the AV. I'm finna rough with your baby. I'm doing good, you should gotta pay me.
Hey, bro. That little nigga shit slap. That's his first song. That's his first rap song. My nigga said he's finna make another. He's finna make another one. So I'm putting my little nigga on. I'm gonna put my boy on. I have to. I ain't got much enough shit to put him on for, but
It's kind of playing around him and his wasted.
gotta put my boy on. You know what I'm talking about?
Going with it, but
Do you know what I'm speaking on?
At the MSI stage and was
Yeah?
able to pick up a win with it. So
Oh, yeah?
gonna be the Malphite. He says, all right, you want to take things away from the Lee Sin. You see, that's exactly what Hush is doing, wanting to use this
God
advantage.
damn,
make
it's
it
still
uncomfortable.
fucking raining.
We'll see if C9 can collapse onto this, but this is the game plan for Beyond.
Blabber smoked that Crocto fudge down here. They're going to collapse. Hoosier in trouble. Blabber already dealing a lot of damage. Leah going in there trying to spin the brands around, but it's Blabber that finds first blood. And Leon's on the menu for second, and it's a tragedy. Mark's pretty good, but Beyond Gaming not done. Now it's a 3v3 brewing here in the mid lane. Mumu Vulcan level 4 also at the ready. Perks going in for it. But again, staying respectful now.
Oh my god, is that Dawnbringer Yone? Hell, he's dead.
And Vulcan takes down
Don't matter.
Holland, and now going back in as Blabber is going to find the Nexus. Kino trying to get the kill. Doggo flashes in, gets the auto attack, and takes down Perks. And now Cloud9 in a 2-2 is going to try and steal it. Not going to happen though, and that will be Husha picking up that Herald. Now Vulcan looking for the angle. Perks here as well. See the play lands on a Husha, but the ulti's really nice. Fudge follows up, but the damage is massive. Yone back in as Blabber does actually get the kill. But Yone going to snap back as Leon takes down Fudge. Now Blabber's completely trapped and will get picked up there as Beyond.
You're right, though, that this is just for some Q poke because that's the main way.
C9 getting clapped up?
The CC, it shouldn't be,
C9 clapped up?
Vulcan actually finding
C9 clapping?
a one-shot shot
They
here.
clap in?
Pretty tanky, so I think, from the perspective of, hey, we have to
Hey, he
kill
spent
a
money.
single key member. There's if they want to, but Cloud9 at least equalizing the Dragons for a nice little exchange there in mid.
Yeah, bit of an interesting situation.
Oh, shit.
My thought as we see
Oh,
again.
Yone's dead.
That chain CC is so good, but Husha still takes out Sven. The CC on the other side is
Oh my fucking goodness! The reflexes. The reflexes. Oh my god. The reflexes.
Husha still takes out Sven. The CC on the other side is better, but Fudge gets the
The
Everfrost. Just
reflexes.
barely missed the Yone who ulties out, but Doggo's going to be the target. Perks is going to shut that down as this SARS has been on point all tournament long. Make it a second there as Lily's going to die to Perks. He naps the double.
I think the thing that is also really important for all ins and
Man,
just
Perks
being
is so
a threat
good.
is the amount of damage that comes through if you land both halves of it.
Damn, who the fuck told the sun to come out?
Perks looking for the Everfrost, but he finds the E on the other side instead as the ulti stolen. Does commit it for the kill, but Perks is on a killing spree.
Another
now.
reason why
Taking
Israel's
the
ass.
Vulcan. Looking to lock up Yone, but he goes back in. Vulcan going to get crushed. As Doggo picks up.
Out there.
I can't even see my
Still
second
probably
screen.
a little bit in Cloud9's favor to get that global off the map and so you
God
can be
damn.
a little more free with the rest of your playmaking.
Oh goodness, Malphite. Just so much CC. Doggo is no flash, no hope, just dead.
Bro, it's so bright. What the fuck? Anyway. Let's see. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for this area until 6:15 p.m. Central, whatever the fuck CDT stands for destructive 80-mile-per-hour winds. Take shelter in a sturdy building away from windows. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. The only thing goddamn deadly is this motherfucking sun.
Just straight.
Blabber's gonna back away.
Nice job for Cloud9, kind of picking beyond apart throughout the map. Going a little bit of a high river out there because it still has armor on it.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Fuck.
Curious to see if it does turn into that, or if he's just happy with the investment right now. Obviously, we all know stopwatch is very good. Doggo, gonna have to cleanse it off.
Nice
Blabber
R.
looking for the kill,
Oh,
follows
damn.
the Q,
Oh.
threads the needle, and now the flash kick is gonna deliver him to Sven, who picks it up nicely. Blabber, though, pops a glow trigger. That's unfortunately not enough to save you. Item's not that good, but Vulcan also in trouble. Yone ulti over the top to finish things off as Beyond Gaming will punish Cloud9's greed a little.
That was definitely greedy. Blabber saw the angle.
Oh!
We're not done yet. Teleport's coming in from Malphite.
It's Fudge. He's got ulti. Who's getting ulted? Everybody. Sven already took down one. And again, the Everfrost Malphite happens, and you just cannot run away. Leon, though, has found a target. He does want a battle. Sven going to cleanse off the sleep.
Yeah.
Fudge does shut down Husha on a killing spree now from this Malphite, and Perks
I believe it was Kino down, and then Leon was just in the middle of a face check and just got a little greedy going for it. Flashed over the wall, and in response, Beyond
I bet some shit if C9 loses, bro.
to finish off the Baron. In fact, Fudge completely just going to gatekeep Husha out of this pit. Gets the Everfrost down on Takino. Perks over the top. They've got the Baron, and now they're going back to it.
Down.
Perks. And there's Sven getting that kill as now Moen gets a very nice ulti through, but it's just no follow-up there. Fudge is going to get shut down by Leon. The Conqueror procs, the spin happens, and they will at least trade back 1-for-1, but Leon now has to turn for the hills. Kino's already dead. Husha fell as well. So not even a 1-for-1. Beyond Gaming losing 2, and Cloud9 still got the Baron.
Oh god, the fudge factor. The BM emote spam just saying, walk through me. I dare you. Try and get to this Baron buff. And it kind of stalls out Beyond. And, you know, on the back end of this, they're going to find a couple more kills for C9 probably here. Leon in a bit of trouble.
Yeah,
Blabber
ran all the way to the wrong side of the rift, and Blabber and Vulcan are going to have to go on a wild dude chase, but I think they'll lock it down. It might take a bit. Vulcan is getting a little spooky on the HP situation, but Blabber, very accurate today on the Qs, is going to, unfortunately for Beyond Gaming, looks to maybe be 0-4 by the end of this game, but I have seen a lot of great Amumu ultimates this game. The problem is it's all Cloud9. It's Perks stealing the Amumu ultimate every fight.
Who's the best Amumu in the game? The Sylas.
Definitely Sylas. Definitely the level 16 11 stack Magic Sylas.
Well, maybe they're going to go finish him off for that.
Alright, Perks going to lose some pages perhaps in a 1v3 that he cannot escape. Will get shut down, but Cloud9 are just rampaging through the rest of the base as a result. Perks, he'll take him and has the
Damn, they
exhaust
sent
ready
3
for the
for fucking
teamfight. Has,
Perks.
swapping pretty also into the waiting arms of Husha and friends. Level 12 of Mumu now, Bandit shots one. Oh, flash ulti! Not enough, but now the ulti's his again as Perks has once again stolen Curse of the Sad Mummy, and Fudge is in there. Blabber's in there first, though. It's going to pop the Zonyas. Fudge looking for it. Sven going to get a pick off. That's a great Yone ulti to try and get it back, and indeed they get the kill. As Fudge now low, but not dead just yet. He flashes out of the way. As Cloud9 still looking to play here under the tower. Perks going absolutely insane under the enemy tier 2. Looks for the second, can't grab it. And
Wait a fucking minute.
out of the way. As Cloud9 still looking to play here under the tower.
Bro, how long was he under the tower? Holy
Under the
shit.
enemy tier 2. Looks for the second, can't grab it. And now Vulcan going into stasis. I think Cloud9 maybe bit off a little too much on this play, and Beyond Gaming will make them pay for it.
Nice 3 for 2 there for Beyond Gaming. Kino looking for the opportunity.
He had, I think he saw like, you know, the 10 stacks coming back in. Fudge though. Oh my goodness, poor Kino just deleted his, Yone, sorry, he's going to go back in and find a few. Blabber low but not dangerous yet, but Vulcan also bleeding is fine. He's pushing and take Baron, so it's not, you know, reckless engaging that Cloud9 are entertaining, but they are going in for Siege. That inhibits back though, thankfully for them, but Fudge is once again asking to ult your teammates. As Vulcan does find the engage, Everfrost follows. Kino loses the ulti again. Blabber maybe trying to bait out the ulti, but doesn't find it. Finds another Q though, kicks him to death. Give that Infernal Soul over again. Your movement's not up for 10 seconds, not a lot you can really do. Perks actually, the best move on the Rift so far, is looking to line up another ulti once again. Fudge also could combine for a very classic Season 1 combo mark. Haven't seen it in a minute, but definitely plenty of wombo potential there as Cloud9 will finish off that inhibitor. They're going to retake mid here as well.
There's no way Cloud9 came back and won.
Second inhib here, and maybe just walk it in. Kino's back, but I'm not sure it matters.
Yeah, he ended up losing his ult right as he died, so there's still about like a 20-second timer or 15-second timer before he can go in here.
And again, still holding on to theirs. Fudge, level 18. Perks, level 18. Ready with some big ticket ultimates here. Only one extra Nexus turret to get through as well. Plenty of time left on this Baron. 45 seconds. Jeez, that is a long siege for Beyond to try and go in. And Blavinus finds the pick. It's Kino again. They're bullying the poor boy. And now Vulcan diving back in. Husha, though, is going to make him pay for it as Perks dove in straight. As Sven is now dominating Perks. He is going to die. Husha actually grabbed himself the double as Cloud9 tried to end the game but couldn't quite find it. 3v3 though, just trying to get to that same map state, right? Where they can take Gris and it doesn't really matter. And if nothing happens, then they'll go ahead and take an objective. As Perks steals the Yone ultimate to get out of there. No, never mind, he's not going out. He only goes in. And now he's gonna have to leave, but he goes back through the Infernal Soul, explodes the enemy Yone, and now Perks looking to make the 1v2 into another 1v1 win, and Perks will find the double in the 1v2 play, and Fudge is taking every tower shot in the lands as Sven demolishes for Husha and BYG. They can only defend for so long, but the ace is there, and Cloud9 are gonna pick up their second win at Worlds.
Cloud9 going 2-0 to start groups. Beyond Gaming dropping to 0-2, a tough start, but for Cloud9
for a lot of it. This, however,
No!
different.
Is the other side. Urgot in the top side.
Yeah, he hasn't played it in summer at all, but if I remember correctly, I think he has played it historically quite a bit.
Let's just go ahead. Just gonna go ahead and do it. ADC. Below average, ladies and gentlemen. Below average.
The Nami lane is not like just
Anywho.
start winning lane. It's about winning trades over the course of it, and they still have all in threat.
That bubble was sick nasty.
Oh, look,
out of
he's
Xerxes,
dead.
But Alive is in trouble. Unipon, they're also in more trouble as Nami, looking at the autos happening, needs a couple more second bubble
baited.
lands.
No!
Might be getting baited.
Yeah, there's Steel around the corner, and now Xerxes like, uh-oh. I've gone too far, I'm going to have to flash, and Steel follow flashes. Game misses a Q though, and Xerxes gets first blood as a result. And now get back in they go. Oh, the gravity
Okay, that was nice. Okay, alright, Evie.
And I feel like
Or Udapon, excuse me.
Oh, I mean, Hook does that onto Xerxes. He's going to be the target. Nami, like you said, very squishy. But they're going back in there.
Oh, no, keep going, keep going.
This looks absolutely tragic. Galatasaray and Evie cleans up one. Is there any more Mojito? Going to be the target lined up next one. A flip out of Evie. Gets it there off the back of the gravity gun for the second. And Gang stays alive as Steel cleans up the third.
With the pressure
Okay,
Bowling
beautiful.
has, you might just try and
Give me some fucking...
be like, okay, you pick
Okay.
Nami in for the lane.
Ready
Already
for a
over.
solo kill, Muxie? I am, and there it is. Evie gonna take it down just back. Udapon gonna stick around just to make absolutely sure. Shoots down the rest of the wave, and that is a ton of gold continuing to be funneled to this bottom side of the map. And
Swear to God, if Aphelios builds fucking...
That is literally wins across the rift. But then as Arya even stops Baloo in the
What is that shit called?
Extra comfort of having
Immortal
Steel in
Shield
their
Bow.
back
I
pocket,
might
even
cry.
if, you know, Mojito did try and show up. There we go, this one lands.
Yeah, really nice. Xerxes so squishy, Gang back and forth against each other. Arya's like, my team's winning. This is great. Baloo is like, what do I do?
Yeah, I mean, for Steel, oh my God, Alive's dead.
Baloo is like, what do I do?
Yeah, I mean, for
He's got a brain. He's good.
Mojito did try and show up. There we go, this one.
Alright, this Udapon is the better Aphelios. He built fucking Gale Force.
Arya's like, my team's winning. This is great. Baloo is like, what do I do?
Q, boom, boom.
For Steel, oh my God, Alive's dead.
Just as I said it, the Gale Force all in from Udapon gets himself almost a solo kill. There's a bit of help there out of Gang as Steel pops his own ulti to fend off the top.
In some of these things, but none of you actually do anything but damage, really? And you're very
Who's
far
Arya
behind.
playing?
Arya also almost continued to make Xerxes' life very painful. Almost sold out the Nami, forced out the tidal wave, which was very clutch. Did manage to save himself. So the incoming ulti is going to do a little bit of poke, but not enough to do much more. It is the towers that they've taken, though, that are really the big prizes. Balulu just has to try and trade back. Gets a little bit of gold in the top lane.
Yeah, that's the best you can do. You know, there's no way you're actually going to contest the push in the mid lane with the Rift Herald dropping down by DFM. So you grab gold up in the top side, get some more experience, get some CS from there. Grab as much as you can because you can't
I'm not
potential
worried.
dive.
This is fine. 1v3, Steel's in the back pocket.
Yeah.
1v4, this will be fine. Everything's fine. It's not fine. Evie actually shut down by Zergsting, who gets him sweet revenge. Nice pick there for Galatasaray.
Yeah, it felt like DFM might have been in the area to defend that with Steel and Gang near the blue buff, but just too clean by Galatasaray, making that play happen, getting the...
Unfortunately, in a game like this, trades are never made equal. So if Arya roams back around, Zergsting also looks a little fragile, but Udapon's going to get the tower and get away with it. Have a smite ready in charge, so doesn't need to rush. There's nothing happening here. Steel's just going to admire the scenery, take down the dragon.
This is the problem for when you don't have enough threat of anything else for trading. So Galatasaray not getting anything, but Mojito deep.
Big angle. Ooh, TP is very spicy. Udapon going to be the target with the blast cones there, going to save him. Now Gang in trouble. Evie though is going to reinforce, and now Crazy's completely caught out of position. Flashes over the other side. Steel pops the ulti as he runs into the potential 1v4. Arya very low, but Gang's going to finish up Crazy. Arya's going to live through it all. Mojito is trying to get in there, but he's not able to get it just yet. Balulu, though, finds two with the spin through, but Udapon's still not dead, and that means the rest of the enemies are make it 3 already. 4, in fact, Zergsting's the only one left alive, and the ace is on the table and delivered to the enemy AD carriers. Detonation, Focus Me are going to find Five and the Baron.
Really nice reaction by DFM there. It was a nice flank by Mojito trying to pick off Udapon, but the rest of the team instantly react to it. You have TPs coming in from Evie, trying to make sure that he gets out alive. Gang a good job doing his peeling duty as the Thresh, and they ace Galatasaray for 0 kills. And the Baron on the back end too,
which feels pretty good. We'll see what the Red Bull
against C9.
Yeah, I don't think I want to play against this this particular iteration. They are on fire right now. Every little thing is capitalized on, and Mojito is up on the flank once again, but Gang's already shut that down. The hook into the bubble, into the deadly sin, and the flash will not save you. Steel finds that kill.
Good fundamentals by DFM there. Find the threat, find the flanking Lee Sin, make sure he can't possibly get an insec off, go kill him, and then go back to that siege so your Aphelios feels totally safe. I'm sure this turret will drop in the inhibitor soon to follow. It's really hard for Galatasaray to do anything to contest this.
And they will not. They will instead lose one, and now an inhibitor to go with it. Thankfully, there are no other waves pushing, but that might be a very clutch one to try and grab it. Gang again already running interference, puts up the box completely. Box is leasing out of that play, and Steel's going to smite the dragon away. Alive is trying to make it happen, but he's not going to get it. Zergsting instead is going to be the target. Zinza ulti lets it rip. Mojito low and down and out. It's Udapon with the ulti on a rampage. Takes down one already. Make it a third. There is Steel grabs one. Arya makes it 2. Alive's now going to be the 4th kill as they're on for the ace once again as Arya and Balulu are doing battle, but it feels like the final time this game because Evie has had enough. Get him off now, get him on Urgot, and he's going to end the game.
A clean 27.5 minutes snowball by DFM off of a bot lane play. They go, bounce back after day 1, picking up a win here and keeping their hopes alive in this group.
And you know, we talked about it, so I do like that Albion's approach to this.
Okay, I will take back what I said. I will absolutely take back what I said about Aphelios. Only for that one though. Only for Udapon. That's another goddamn Aphelios ban. Somebody.
In general, last pick there for Unicorns of Love is Wukong. Going to be the counter pick there at ETJs. Definitely not a fun time in the early levels, which is basically true of any Jace matchup, but
that is still something you have to be concerned of. Instead, Husha looking to the bot side to punish.
Misfortune looking like a decent target. Exhausto up and available. Who is it going to be? Kino dives in, and that is going to be Misfortune flashing to her death. It's first blood for Doggo. Love to see it there for Beyond as tower shot does happen, and now the redive is indeed coming through. Husha low, the heal though is going to save him. Doggo trying to tank it up, and it looks a little bit disastrous. As one will fall under the wall. Only tags boss. And they're actually trying to pick off the level 6 MF here. That's a pretty good target. Great stun there out of the Syndra. Ulti happens. Exhaust is good, but it's not enough as Husha gets the kill anyway. And now actually the Herald, maybe still something they can take here. Ananasik does have smite, but this Herald's not that low. They tag the Eye for the second time, and somehow Husha steals it. It's an absolute tragedy right now for Unicorns of Love as Ananasik is going to pay the extra. Any sort of AD carry duel. The difference being that you're 30 CS behind and the enemy has Divine Sunder finished already, which doesn't really matter what's happening there. I swear to God, god, if Doggo had stolen that dragon.
Oh god, Nasik just throw his keyboard out the window. What's the point? You know, for the flip side, Beyond just says we don't really care about lane again keeping Doggo down there, so another trade by Beyond, but this one I feel like, okay, you're actually giving them something, whereas if anything after the bullet time went down, they were trying to land some pre-fight poke with the bullet time as well as clear the wave, and then you have the flanks come in from the pincer move, but it just kind of fell apart because the vision control was so good, it was so telegraphed.
Ooh, this is maybe a bit of a pinch here, but Beyond Gaming are going to keep sticking together. Herald dropped in the mid lane here to try and get some counter play, but Beyond Gaming actually fancy Ananasik as their target here as Boss continues to eat poke to the face. Syndra Stun's very nice there. Boss going to get unleashed on, but Doggo getting out of dodge there. Husha diving in, and now it's a 2v3 in the back line, and they're just getting decimated on Unicorns Alone, but they will trade it back and forth there as Moan is going to fall on the other side. Argonaut's still alive for a little while longer, lives to tell the tale, but Doggo flashes in for the max range Q, and he wants blood. Nomad's going to be the next one on the chopping block, and reads
how far they are behind in the game, and you can see the potential of their comp, but Doggo's too clean.
That was really slick. Even going to take the dragon at the end of it.
Crap where they'd steal all your junglers and go to the other guys. That is some insane numbers for an Ezreal.
All right, well, Syndra, how do you get out of this one? In a 1v3, soon to be a 1v4, Santa's the target. Is going to get killed. Liang swoops in to get it. Now Kino looking to line them up as Doggo finds Boss with a bit of the true shot barrage. Not enough to get the kill just yet, but Husha is closing the trap. No Man So on the wraparound is trying to make it happen. Liang gets one, but he gets traded back and forth. Now the bullet time is going to zone out the rest of Beyond Gaming, and they don't have it just yet, but Unicorns of Love need to leave the scene of the crime now, and that is easier said than done. Boss is low. Argonaut is just about dead. As Moon becomes lightning, we'll finish off the tail end of that kill. And
get a ward down. Maybe they can stop this, but doesn't look like they want to go for it.
Yeah, ultless, flashless, Nautilus.
Ultless, taking blast cones over the wall behind turret, shifting forward. This man has too much confidence.
And 4 people in the mid lane is going to make sure he stays nice and safe. Liang's going to finish up the tier 2 in bottom lane as the mid one falls. And Ananasik is on quite the adventure, but is going to be spotted by just about every ward in existence.
He is on a safari mission.
Unfortunately, he is now, I guess, the prey. Dead spotted by Husha briefly. Doggo dominating, just delete Santas from the game. And oh my goodness, that true shot barrage did a lot to Argonaut. And Moan's busy fighting a couple, but not going to matter as he finishes off one and the others are going to get grabbed. And now Husha once again with the re-engage as everyone's been poked down low. And Doggo is continuing his reign of terror. Misses a Q finally on camera. Ananasik with some nice footwork to get out alive, but unfortunately the structures will not be so lucky.
Nope, looking like it's going to be both mid and bot inhibitor here. We'll see if Beyond Gaming want to try and push for the end. They seem like the kind of team that would be down to scrap it out, especially if they can find another pickoff here. They're super far ahead, looking like they're going to find their first win in group stage of play-ins.
We wonder why we kept hearing, oh, it's Doggo's team, it's a Doggo-centric team. Finally, kind of realizing some of that we saw when he was subbed in for PSG last international. This lockup is nice though. Everfrost here out of the Sars to find 2 with the root, but not enough to get a kill as Doggo's going godlike, still shifting forward there as Boss finally slays one, gets Kino as Husha on the back end, takes out Nomad's true shot barrage back up, of course it is. It's been long enough here as Boss once again is going to go back in onto the Xin Zhao, but that's not going to be enough for a kill. Liang's going to finish one up, Boss is going to get finished up as well, and it is only MF left to die to Doggo, this time going to escape.
He decides he prefers creeps over killing MF. I am positive he just kind of like kept running at an angle he could have cut. Oh, whatever, he gets both. What am I saying? Doggo, of course, is going to get both.
Melee, Ezreal, shifting in, getting the ace, and now we're back for more. Santas is like, I don't know what round this is. I'm out of here. I don't think I like this experience, and Beyond Gaming are going to make sure it ends quickly at least, as they will take down the Unicorns of Love to pick up their first.
A lot of map mobility, I think, for this entire team to get over there and try and make side lane plays. Tryndamere, you know, also has map mobility, not necessarily trying to move around the map too much in the early game, but especially in the mid to late game. And the slow that Tryndamere might get if he chickens them is just not the same.
What about Leona? Leona looks like a pretty good setup CC. Again, no flash, does get slowed down, but Lulu is going to get himself over the wall though. It should be A-OK, but Blabber finds the flash, flicks it back, and then it's going to be first blood. Mojito is down here as well, covering for the team. Alive, getting aggressive, but again going back in. Nice play, Ignite is down. Zergsting trying to make him pay, but Sven once more does have the auto attacks, and now Alive is going to try and get out of there.
there, but I think he's dead as Blabber will finish him off. Electrocute's going to proc it now. Mojito is the next target. A great flash out as Sven is going to try and keep him alive. And that's actually enough to kind of, and that is an absolute tragedy. But that manager was choice, so I think he's going to get memed into oblivion, at least by the C9 social media stuff, as Blabber is just making it, singing everything. The trades you have to make when you're a little bit behind. Take 2,000 gold or so up for Cloud9. Going to go ahead and take that dragon though.
Because of the dragon situation, you know, the rest of his team wasn't initially there, and now Blabber's in range to cover.
Yeah, and Mojito is just going to straight fade check this Taliyah. Blabber's going to see it. The damage is going to be done and doesn't even use the ulti. But a 2v2 still continues. Baloo going to steal the J4 ulti. Looks to dunk Fudge and takes him out. Now Fudge in trouble, trying to dance around there. Trapped in his own ultimate, and Crazy is going to pick up for very long. It is nice though to see Galatasaray recognizing where they can't go. Slow connects there. Vulcan flashes in instantly. Sven's going to pick up a sitter and takes down the Misfortune, but out on the wrong side of the rift. Going to have to dance his way out into his coffin, perhaps, as Mojito flashes over the wall. Sven, though, is going to flash out of the way. The Rift Herald's been summoned, and Sven is still out of there. Trying to make it happen. Arcane shifts onto the blast going, and my goodness, he's done it. Gives him a thumbs up on the exit out. Blabber sets up the wall to make sure he's safe, and Cloud9 can seemingly do no wrong. Sven is on fire. Game and Cloud9 this 3,000 gold lead. That will be cut down now as Alive is going to finish off the tower. That is much needed gold for this Misfortune. So that lead going to shrink by about 500, but again, Cloud9 still feeling pretty good here at the 13-minute mark, especially with Sven. And the first mythic item of this game, which was Trinity Force, by the way, it's been done for a few minutes. He is, like, terrifying to behold in any lane.
Yeah, and I like Sven's. He's done the Triforce build both games. Like he's done it versus the Doggo build where he went the Divine Sunderer. I feel like it's something that people still autopilot and find Sunder a little bit too much.
Kind of you owe your attention.
Yeah, I think for Cloud9, you know, it's always nice if you can do the Drake Snowball as well. But here, Fudge has been behind for a large portion of this game. He's like, hey, I would really appreciate getting this gold back in my pocket as flash forward, buy Zerg's thing, yields nothing.
Love the attempts. Unfortunately, guess wrong, right? That's basically 50-50 at that point, where he's going to juke. And now, the reverse collapse as Sven Trueshot barrages a few people in mid, but Blue's here with the Stolen Leona ulti. That's going to get another shift out of Sven, but now Vulcan tied up in the lasso is going to get killed by Alive, and now it's a 5 feet.
It's harder to grab that one, though. We'll see if Blabber's in the area.
Blabber looking, but 1v3 right now does have his flash. Already gets Mr. Smite. Zergsting finds the mark, and that's an easy pick off there for Galatasaray. Now 4v2 around this Rift Tower. That is going to belong to them, so that's an objective they like to take. Perkz over here so late, but they do want to fight apparently. Sven feeling pretty strong. Perkz getting in there. Gale forces through, gets himself hooked up, has to pop the ulti. Fudge ain't going to get the kill, and Perkz does indeed pop Undying Rage, but Crazy's going to take down Fudge. And Sven's going to fall as well, as Alive is picking up so much gold, and Vulcan has to dance around through but can't do anything in Cloud9. And
doesn't look like it shrunk that much. There's going to be quite the influx going in their favor here. Able to grab this one without even needing to commit the Rift Herald. Probably going to grab the second turret as well. In the meantime, you know, C9 is just saying split push mode with Perkz up in the top lane on Tryndamere, but this is all still great trades for Galatasaray. Well done, capitalizing on what was a mistake by Cloud9.
Yeah, and I think even without the TP, this is
the dragon stacking will be something that keeps Cloud9 honest in this game and not just letting Tryndamere AFK split push all the time.
Oh, Crazy that they found a pick. Blabber going to cut him off the wall as well, but Perkz tries to make it happen. Fudge over the top again. Blabber finds the flick. And Perkz is taking out Crazy. Mojito's low as well. Vulcan is just in the midst of the enemy team, getting it done with Leona. And Blabber's going to find the snipe with the stones as now Zergsting falls to flash away. And Cloud9 looking at the enemy T2 turret like it doesn't exist, excuse me.
So I'm just holding mid lane, and that's actually the one that they choose to attack. He tries to get over the rest of his team, but
stopping that Dragon Snowball. They take that that Infernal Dragon for themselves, excuse me. And now Perkz at it again. And Balulu's getting chopped to bits. And we're going to get to see it. Battling ultis here, unfortunately. Wait.
He didn't pop off.
Wait a second. Perkz, what happened? For Galatasaray.
Yeah, I really like this decision. Grab as much as you can for that pickoff.
Alrighty, are we in the steal zone? Are we in the fight zone? We're not in the hook landing zone, unfortunately, for Zergsting, but the bullet time's looking good. Great ulti to out of Vulcan to cancel that, but now Balulu is on the assault once again. Vulcan going to be the target, but Fudge in the backline. He's getting assaulted there. The stolen J4 ulti looking nice, as Vulcan isn't dead, but that damage, that's the gift for the tournament. I mean, I don't know what's going to top that. Max Waldo's face right there in the middle. The classic Mithy reaction. Oh, they're able to shadow their Silenas as well. Cloud9 can do a lot of splitting in some of these side lanes here, which I think has to be the plan.
Oh, it looks like Galatasaray doesn't actually want to contest this, and instead rotating up to the top side to help the Jace finish the push off.
Perkz though running interference. TP coming in though. It's 4v1 right now for Fudge. Although he can't know that. Balulu coming in, and Fudge gonna have to give up the tower. That's fine. Very surprised Xerxing's going to leave. In fact, maybe they may have cast a curse him into oblivion. Great flash there up to the box. Perkz, though, is going to slow him down, and that hook, unfortunately, is going to seal his fate. And now the Baron's back on the menu for Cloud9.
Yeah, you're talking about the open map state, a little bit lazy there by Galatasaray, not all getting out at the same time. Leaves one behind, and just is a perfect layup into the Baron for Cloud9.
Oh, good dunk there for Fudge. Trying to zone Mojito out. The stun lands in for Volker. Balulu making it scary, but Blabber finds the smite. And now Balulu's in the midst of it all. Fudge is going to try and make his way back through. They swap positions with Vulcan. It's like old school Urgot ulti is Sven. He's found the ace at the back of it all. Aggressive arcane shifts, right? At some point, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, this far ahead, not much can go wrong for Cloud9 now.
Xerxing again under fire. Oh, goodness. Looking like quite the Rebel Baron power play here as Blabber's on a killing spree. Just deletes one off the map. Make it 2 there for Blabber, as it's 3 dead already on the side of Galatasaray. It's Balulu trying to fight his way out once again, but it is only Crazy left alive to tell the tale of his destroyed Nexus, because Cloud9 are just rampaging through this game.
Cloud9 looking to end the game, 28 minutes. Crazy's the only one up, but Sven wants some more blood.
More shifting onto the enemies. Sven making it known that he hasn't misplaced his keys, unlike his teammate Perkz. Perkz.
C9 is fucking 3-0. Honestly. Ow. I thought that shit was over. No cap. I thought they lost. Alright. That's enough watching. That's enough. Oh my god, it's day 3. We're gonna have to do day 3 another day. I don't want to watch anymore. I'm gonna go play now. So yeah.